Too many boys, too many hands,
too many expectations.
lose control of the mirror deep inside my head.
The mind is a battlefield. And what happens? Untruth invades it. Scrolling through press who disguises inspiration. Imperious and feeding, solving frustration. Metrics measuring invisible worth. Validation priced by digital bomb. Thoughts racing faster, mean I can't restrain. Anxiety dressed under designer pain. Algorithms chirping, perception curating every subtle deception. Telling me I'm late, I'm behind, I'm slow. That I'll never quite measure at all. With lights only booing unshelling space. Transcansion with unshakable grace. Make our transformation isn't cosmetic repair. It's window vision of mental air. Not positive vision, it's shallow tone. But divine authority claiming the demon. Go placing distortion with clarity sound. Rebuilding foundation on the ground.
My mind under face, right under feet. Not ruled by the noise, I constantly hear.
When chaos starts to dominate,
don't you recalibrate.
your chain of thought can't hold me down. Your freedom rewrites what I found. This battlefield be thought to place where mercy darkens my mind. I used to let them truthful thoughts dictate the identity. Yeah, and security stripped my activity. React in the shadows that weren't even real. Wounded by narratives I chose to feel. But Christ didn't just forgive my sin, He came to renovate within. He challenged combos I normalize, expose the patterns I disguise. Cause I'll fight, hiding as defense. Interrupts fear, pros and eyes. I'm incessant, though renew is not instant peace. It's steady liberation, please by please. Neurons rewired by sacred light. Every's confronted him on his fight. Not numbing the struggle, not bypassing pain, but anchoring sanity in his name. Because peace is not fragile emotion, it's authority in constant motion.
My mind under grace, it's steady and clear. Even when pressure tries to appear,
I'm not confined by mental storms, nor shaped by cultural forms. No worries, that's what stress irradiates. Your presence stabilizes praise. No panic owns this sacred space. My mind now lives beneath your grace. The battlefield is still there, and I know who reigns inside. The battlefield is still there.
too many voices,
Too many voices,
too many hesitations.
truth controlling the narrative inside my. Too many, too many, too many, too many voices,
Too many voices,
too many voices, too many voices, too many voices.
too many voices.
If the mind is a battlefield,
Too many voices. Battlefield, battlefield, battlefield.
Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices. Too many voices. Too many voices. Too many voices.
Too many.
Too many voices.
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 Battlefield.
Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices. Too many voices. Too many. Too many.
Too many voices.
Too many voices. Too many voices. Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices. Too many voices. Too many. Too many voices. Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices.
Too many voices.
This is for you. Yeah, you. The one hiding scars under long sleeves. The one smiling in public but breaking in private. The one who thinks you're the only one bleeding. You think your scars disqualify you? Let me tell you about a man who carries scars he didn't deserve. He wasn't broken by addiction. He wasn't crushed by failure. He wasn't guilty of sin, yet his back was torn open, his head pierced with thorns, his hands nailed to wood, not for his mistakes, for yours, for mine. So before you say you're too far gone, listen closely. The only perfect hero chose to be wounded. Listen, they crowned him with pain, called it royalty. Blood on the ground, that was loyalty. Innocent frame under brutality. Silence louder than the crowd's hostility. No corruption inside his veins, no addiction, no hidden stains. Still they whipped him in open shame, like holiness needed change. 39 lashes tore holy skin. History watch while the sky went dim. Angels ready but hell within. Love was the reason he didn't give in. He could've called down fire and storm. Instead he let the nails transform. Wood became altar, cross became throne. He stood abandoned yet not alone. By his scars
we breathe, by his wounds we're free. He took the weight we couldn't carry. He wore the pain that buried me. Even heroes fall and bleed, but he bled for enemies. The only flawless king in history, wounded for us so we could be free.
Yeah. They marked the crown, they pierced the side. Darkness covered the earth worldwide. Creation trembled, rocks split wide. Even death felt terrified. He didn't stumble because of sin. He didn't break from guilt within. chose the cross, he stepped right in to pay a debt we couldn't win. Every scar was prophecy, every drop wrote destiny. The great thought it had custody, but Sunday broke captivity. You say you're drowning in regret, ashamed of change you can't forget, but he stepped into your deepest debt, before your first breath was ever set.
By his scars we breathe, by his wounds we're free. He took the weight we couldn't carry, he wore the pain that buried me. Even heroes fall and bleed, but he bled for enemies. The only flawless king in history, wounded for us so we could be free.
If you're tired, if you're broken, if you're standing on the edge, listen, your scars don't define your ending. Your scars rewrote your story. The cross wasn't defeat, it was the loudest victory in eternity. And if he conquered death, what makes you think your darkness wins? From the grave he rose,
Undefeated,
hell tried to hold him,
retreated,
stone rolled back,
hope completed.
king still reigns,
Undefeated,
scars still visible,
in his hand,
proof that love,
still stand.
not a myth,
Not a plan,
but the blood of the Son of Man. You're not too lost,
not too scarred,
you're not too scarred.
not too scarred.
Cross went further than your worst regard. So lift your head,
In your head,
breathe again. The same power that left that tomb can break your chain.
by his scars we breathe, by his wounds we're free. He took the weight we couldn't carry, he wore the pain that buried me. Even heroes fall and bleed, but he bled for enemies.
Only flawless king in history, voted for us so we could be free.
By his scars we breathe, by his wounds we're free. He took the weight we couldn't carry, he wore the pain that buried me.
Death was loud, but love was louder. Grave was strong, but God was stronger. The flawless king, eternal story, wounded for us, forever glory.
Yeah. I held the coach while the stones were thrown. Thought I was right, heart made of stone. Breathing threats and religious pride. Blind with truth standing at my side. I knew the law, I knew the scroll, but didn't know the savior of my soul. I fought the church with a righteous race. Didn't know I was stepping on grace.
Road to Damascus,
Light broke through,
fell to the ground.
the sky split in two.
Why do you persecute me? That voice. In one blinding moment I had no choice. I was hunting the faithful,
On the faith,
he was hunting my heart.
he was on my heart.
I was tearing apart,
I was tearing apart.
he was setting apart. Praise for the persecutor,
Praise for the persecutor,
mercy for the blind,
praise for the persecutor,
the one I fought against.
praise for the persecutor,
Grace for the violent past, calling I couldn't erase. I came face to face with fire, and it answered with three. 3 days blind, but finally seeing the death of Saul. Paul now breathing. Scales fell off, chains fell too. The hunter became well pursued. From prison cells to beaten streets, grace made my weakness complete. Shipwrecked, hunted, left for dead, but resurrection lived ahead. My past screamed loud, but grace screamed louder. The cross broke pride, broke the armor I once destroyed. Now I build by the blood that my hands once spilled. Not disqualified, not denied, not defined by who I was inside. If grace can reach a heart like mine, no darkness stands a chance in time.
Praise for the persecuted,
Hope for the ashamed,
praise for the persecuted,
the one I tried to silence.
praise for the persecuted,
Grace that rewrites history, grace that breaks disgrace. The past didn't win the calling, I was saved by grace.
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 Saved by grace.
I was saved by grace. Yeah. Silence before the storm, I can feel it rising. Heaven in my chest, hear the spirit guiding. World getting darker, but my flame igniting. Pressure all around, but my faith not hiding. I see nights so long, they felt eternal. Battles internal, prayers infernal. Tears on the floor, but my heart still burning. Every closed door was divine discerning. I don't move by sight, I move by calling. When giants scream, I hear them falling. Fear tried to chain me, doubt tried to blind me, but the line of Judah stands behind me. This ain't emotion, this is devotion. Fire in motion, deep like the ocean. I built in the valley, shaped in the rain. Now I carry revival inside my veins. When the sky turns black, I don't break. When the earth starts shaking, I wake. There's a sound in my spirit I can't ignore, like thunder rolling from heaven.
His voice like thunder,
Breaking the night,
calling the warriors.
into the light.
Mountains tremble when he speaks my name.
I walk through the fire, but I'm not the same.
Voice like thunder,
Shaking my soul
turning the broken.
into something whole.
Storms may rise, but I won't run.
When heaven speaks, the battle's won. Oh. They told me I wouldn't make it this far, but scars don't break you, they show who you are. Every rejection was fuel for the flame. Every delay just sharpened my aim. I wrestled out in the middle of prayer. Felt heaven close, though nobody there. Learned how to worship when nothing was moving. Faith in the silence is heaven approving. The cross wasn't comfort, it carried weight. Blood turned tragedy into faith. Grace rewrote what fear written. Chains fell off when the spirit hit him. I don't just sing, I decree. I don't just hope, I believe. This is war melody form. Holy fire in the middle of the storm. When the pressure builds, I rise higher. When the heat comes close, I breathe fire. There's a roar in my spirit I can't outrun. The sound of heaven saying it is done, it's done.
His voice like thunder,
Tearing the veil,
darkness scatters.
demons pale. He calls my name, I stand tall. No weapon form can make me fall.
Voice like thunder,
Echoing loud
turning fear.
into holy ground.
Storms may scream, but I won't bow.
If he said it, it's finished now.
Let it rain,
I won't drown,
let it shake,
I stand my ground.
let it burn.
I won't retreat.
Grace and power,
Under my feet he speaks,
chains break,
he breathes,
dead weight,
he moves.
walls fall,
One word,
changes all.
I'm not shaking, I'm awakened, not defeated, elevated. Yeah. You ever cried so hard you can pray, but somehow God still made a way? You ever felt like quitting the race, but grace kept you in the place? That's the thunder, deep inside, not just noise, it's holy fire. It's the sound of destiny, calling your name through every loss, through every pain. This is bigger than rhythm, bigger than rhyme. It's eternal purpose, breaking through time, not hype, not trend, not temporary fame. It's heaven riding through human flame.
His voice like thunder,
Shaking the sky,
telling the weak,
they're born to rise,
calling the broken into the brave.
turning the fearful into the safe.
Voice like thunder,
Rolling through me,
declaring who I'm meant to be. Storms may come, but I won't move.
if heaven said it, I approve.
Thunder in my spirit,
Fire in my veins,
in my veins,
fire in my veins,
in my calling.
fire in my calling.
Thunder in my calling.
He faced a giant with a stone and a sling. He faced a lion with bare hands. He faced a nation with worship, but the battle that nearly destroyed him was fought in silence, not on a battlefield, on a rooftop.
Shepherd boy in open field, oil pour prophetic seal. Armor didn't fit his frame, but faith was sharper than a blade of steel. 5 smooth stones, fearless aim. 1 loud giant calling his name. Crowd was frozen, hearts inflamed, but he stepped forward just the same. Lion slain, in bed defeated, Philistine, line retreated. Songs were sung, throne completed, crown and covenant repeated. Worship rising through the night, songs written in candlelight, heart aligned with holy sight. A king who loved what God called right. Crown and collapse, glory and fall. A man after God still stumbled after all. From battlefield fire to rooftop shame, 1 quiet moment can shift your name. Crown and collapse, high then low, but mercy was deeper than the undertow. Oh. From battlefield fire to rooftop shame, 1 quiet moment can shift your name. Crown and collapse, high then low, but mercy was deeper than the undertow. Oh. Springtime came, but he stayed home. While other kings were fighting Rome, idle hands on palace throne. Temptation found our heart alone. 1 look turned to secret flame. Power whispered, you're the king. Desire dressed in royal claim. Sin rarely shouts, it softly sings. Bad sabers, tears, and hidden night. You're Uriah, faithful in the fight. Let us sealed and cruel inside. Abuse of crown and misuse of might. Victory songs now stained in red. A loyal soldier left for dead. When power goes to a leader's head, it leaves a trail of what was said.
Crown and collapse, glory and fall.
Anointed by oil, but human after all. From songs of praise to silent guilt, a palace built on blood that spilled. And collapsed, high and low, but mercy was deeper than the undertow. Oh. Prophets stood with story told. Rich men stepped in justice bold. David burned in anger's hold. You deserve that uncontrolled. Then the words cut through the skies. You are the man, truth in his eyes. Oh, no more thrown and neutralized. Conviction doesn't compromise. He could have killed a prophet's breath. Like kings who silence truth to death. Instead he bowed in broken death. And known the weight of what he left. Created me a heart made clean, not a cover, not a screen. Through repentance, raw and seen, tears where arrogance had been. Consequences still remain. Child lost, kingdom strained, sword in household unrestrained. Sin forgiven, pain sustained.
Grace forgives, but grace doesn't pretend it didn't happen. Repentance is not performance, it's surrender without defense. A true king is not the one who never falls, it's the one who kneels when confronted.
From broken psalm to louder praise, from darkest night to future days, the lineage of Christ still raised. Through flawed hands that grace embraced. He fell hard but didn't hide, didn't justify his pride, didn't let the throne decide. He let repentance be his guide. If you've fallen from your place, if guilt is written on your face, don't run from truth, embrace the mercy waiting in that space. Because a giant killer can collapse and still be used beyond the laughs. The crown may shake, the heart may snap, but grace rewrites the map. Deeper than the undertow.
Crown and collapse,
high and low, but
mercy carried.
where shame would go from shepherd field to royal sea, from shattered pride to humbled feet, crown and collapse, still chosen, still called, because God looks deeper when heroes fall.
He was born different. Marked before birth. Set apart. Chosen. Strength in his arm. Calling on his life. Power without discipline is a loaded weapon pointed at yourself. This isn't just about falling, it's about wasting what God put inside you. Lion's jaw in a single grip, bones crushed in his fingertips, anointing flowing through his wrist, victory sealed with iron fists. Philistines feel the sound of his name, one man army, untamed flame. Spirit rushed, he changed the game, but pride was quiet, he's staking claim. Nazarene vow from birth declared, consecrated, set apart, prepared, but appetite was never spared. Temptation whispered, he never cared. Strength was loud, but wisdom thin. Battles won, but war within. Every compromise was sin, but ego said you'll always win.
To your soul, cut the hair, break the vow, thought he rise like always now.
But this time the spirit withdrew, when obedience flew.
But without control,
give without surrender can cost you your soul.
cut the hair, break the vow, thought he'd rise like always now.
But this time the spirit withdrew. Delilah's voice, velvet trap, softest tone became collapse. Secrets leaking through the cracks, playing games with sacred facts. 3 times flirting with the line, thinking grace will always shine. Blind to dangers, clear design, playing with the divine. Then the truth slipped from his tongue, the source of where the strength is sprung. The very vow that kept him strong, now betrayed, exposed, undone. Head fell down like falling pride, eyes put out, no place to hide. Grinding grain on enemy side, mocked by those he wants to fight. Grace doesn't expire and change.
Mercy still works with pain.
Hair began to grow again.
Hope returning through the strain.
Blinded eyes but vision clear. This time faith replaced the fear. No more ego steering here. No more pride to interfere. Temple packed with mocking sound. Enemies laughing all around, but heaven still hears from underground. Even broken, even bound. One last prayer, not for fame, not for ego, not for name. Just Lord, remember me again. And fire return inside his frame. Sometimes you don't lose because you're weak, you lose because you're careless. Calling is heavy, and if you play with compromise, it will play back. But even at rock bottom, God can still move.
Whoa, even at rock bottom.
Pillars shaking underhand, power flowing through the sand. Not for pride but final stand, judgment falling through the land. He died stronger than he lived when surrender finally did what ego never could have hid. Repentance broke what pride once hid. If you gifted, hear me clear. God your vow, God what you hear. Talent doesn't keep you near, character's what keeps you here. Strength without discipline will fall apart. Broken surrender can restore.
Strength
He split the sea. He faced a tyrant king. He carried a nation on his shoulders. He heard the voice of God from fire. But even the strongest leaders can break under pressure. This is not the story of his calling. This is the story of one moment that cost him everything.
River child in a woven crate. Pharaoh's fear couldn't seal his fate. Burning bush at mountain gate. Holy fire said liberate. Staff in hand authority. Plagues found like prophecy. Ocean split by sovereignty. Chains collapsed dramatically. 40 years in desert sand. Leading stiff neck, stubborn clan. Complaints rising, constant demand. Pressure no one understands. Men are falling, water flow. Miracles on overflow. But gratitude was always low. Rebellion started to grow. He spoke to seas, they moved aside. He faced down kings. They lost their pride, but anger fled in desert heat and cost him what was at his feet.
The rock he struck,
the word he missed,
one moment of fire.
He couldn't dismiss.
The rock he struck,
the land inside, so close to promise, but far that night. God said speak, that was the call. No prophets needed at all. Just obedience, simple, small, but frustration built the wall. People shouting, tempers high, dust and heat beneath the sky. Years of burden in his cry. Leadership makes strong men sigh. He struck the rock in public rage, misrepresented heaven's stage. Not just water from the cage, but honor broken in that age. The water flowed, the miracle stayed, but something sacred was betrayed. Consequences never delayed when obedience disobeyed. He split the sea with lifted hand, but couldn't step in promised land. The rock he struck in heated breath echoed louder than desert death. The rock he struck, the line he crossed, one flash of anger, vision lost. Mount Nebo view, horizon wide. Promise resting on the other side. After all the tears he cried, he watched it from the outside. Mount Nebo view, horizon wide. Promise resting on the other side. After all the tears he cried, he watched it from the outside. No palace crown, no throne reward, just quiet tears before the Lord. A leader's heart, deeply scarred by one decision too hard. But heaven never called him failure. Grace didn't cancel favor. He still walked in divine behavior, still carried covenant flavor. Sometimes impact isn't entering, it's preparing what's beginning. Sometimes legacy isn't winning, it's finishing what you're giving. Not every faithful servant enters the promise. Some prepare it for others. Your mistake doesn't erase your calling, but your calling doesn't erase consequences even so. God buried him himself. That's honor. If you lead and feel the strain, if you serve through silent pain, if frustration floods your brain, got your spirit in the rain. One hot moment can define years of labor, second times, still aligned, still refined. Let obedience be your spine, and if you struck the rock and rage, and regret is on the page, grace still writes the final stage. Mercy stronger than your age, and 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 your age. He split the sea, the waters bow. He faced the storm, he stood unbowed. One human spark in desert flame, still heaven honored Moses' name.
the rock he struck,
Still speaks today
guard your heart.
when pressure weighs.
He wasn't the strongest. He wasn't the bravest. He wasn't the purest. He was a manipulator, a deceiver, a runner, but one night, he stopped running. And when you stop running from God, you start wrestling with him. This is not the story of a perfect man. This is the story of a broken man who refused to let go.
Born gripping his brother's heel, fighting for what wasn't real, chasing blessing he could steal, twisting truth to close a deal. Stole the birthright, stole the name, used deception, played the game. Every victory felt the same, empty echo, hidden shame. Ran from east side, ran from home, built a life on borrowed throne. Even when he wasn't alone, fist to follow what he sown. Years of labor, years of grind, tricked by the band, poet design. The deceiver now confined, harvesting what he assigned.
Wrestling till dawn, refusing to break, holding on for mercy's sake. Touch my hem, but change my name. I won't let go till I'm not the same.
Night alone by riverside, pass behind, fear and strife. Brother coming, wounded pride. No more places left to hide. Then a man stepped from the dark. No introduction, just a spark. Silence, heavy tension start. Destiny about to mark. Grip to grip and bone to bone. Flesh against the unknown. Every lie he'd ever sown, now confronted, overthrown. Hours past the sacred fight. No spectators in the night. This wasn't rage, this wasn't spite. This was wrong becoming right.
Wrestling till dawn, refuse and faith. Break my pride, but change my name.
Leave me marked,
Leave me marked,
leave me scarred.
leave me scarred. I'd rather live than live unscarred.
Yeah, what is your name? The question came,
Question came,
not for knowledge, but for blame.
but for blame.
Jacob meant to deceive us, claim he had to speak his hidden shame. Confession cracked the inner wall,
From the wall,
truth before the holy call.
where we go.
That's when grace began to fall. Not when he stood, but when he fall. Israel, a brand new sound, not because he held his ground, but because in broken bound, he found where real strength is found. He walked away with all the strife, pain reminding him of pride. Every limb testified, the old self had finally died. The blessing didn't look like gold, it looked like wounds that made him bold. It looked like faith that wouldn't fall. When fear came back from days of old, some battles hard against enemy. They're against the version of you that keeps sabotaging your calling. Sometimes God won't remove the struggle, He'll step into it. And sometimes the scar is the proof that you met Him. I'd rather wrestle in the night than fake a crown and borrow light. I'd rather limp in holy sight than run from truth my whole life. If you're tired of who you've been, of cycles spinning you in sin, stop running, let Him step in. Transformation starts within. Not every scar is from defeat. Some are where God and man meet. And when the sunrise hits your feet, you walk different down the street.
Wrestling till dawn, through pain and flame. Break my pride, but change my name.
Leave me marked,
Leave me marked,
leave me scarred.
leave me scarred. I'd rather live than live unscarred.
Imagine preaching righteousness for 100 years. Nobody listens. No applause, no followers, no platform, just obedience. The world was loud, violent, corrupt, laughing at the warning. But one man kept building, not because it made sense, because God said so.
Blueprint faith on dry land ground. Hammer echo was the only sound. Mocking voices all around. Old man's crazy, that was the crowd. Violence filled the streets with pride. Corruption normalized worldwide. But he walked steady, dignified. All judgment clouds began to rise. No social proof, no trending feed. Just daily working quiet belief. Every nail was planted seed. Trust beyond what eyes could see. When the sky broke open wide and the earth could no longer hide, the door was shut from the outside. Mercy sealed what faith supplied. When the rain came down, he stood his ground. While the whole world drowned, he didn't turn around. But after the storm, after survival, even strong men still face revival. After the rain, even the faithful still feel the pain. 40 days of endless great thunder speaking heaven say waters wash the world away. Sin couldn't outrun that day, but when the ark touched mountain stone and the flood had fully gone, silence louder than the storm. A brand new world, but something torn. Pressure shifts when battles end. Lonely weight no one can mend. Saved his family, carried the trend, but scars don't disappear, my friend. Planted vineyard, drank too deep. Victory doesn't cancel weak. Even heroes sometimes sleep in places shame will try to creep. When the rain came down, he stood his ground. While the whole world drowned, he didn't turn around. But after the storm, after survival, even strong men still face revival. After the rain, grace still covers human pain. You can obey for decades and still be human. You can build what saves others and still need saving. Faith doesn't mean flawlessness, it means endurance. And the same God who shut the ark door still covers exposed shame. Rainbow in the sky still stands. Covenant written in God's own hand. Storms may shake the sinking sand, but mercy built what would expand. If you feel alone in your fight, building truth in culture's night, keep swinging that hammer tight. Heaven sees what's done and right, and when your storm finally clears and silence amplifies your fears, remember grace outlives your tears. The promise still appears. When the rain came down, he stood while the whole world drowned. He didn't turn around. After the flame, after the strain, the covenant shines after the
What do you do when God gives you a promise and then goes silent? Years pass, wrinkles grow. The dream feels further than the day it was spoken. Faith is easy when it's immediate, but what about when it's delayed? Stars above in desert nights, countless lights in open sight. That's your future broken bright, but the present didn't look right. Empty tenant, agent frame, still no child to bear the name. Promise spoken, still the same, but time kept playing cruel games. Decades walking bare and saying, holding words in trembling hand. Trusting what he couldn't plan, believing what he couldn't scan. But pressure builds when hope feels late, when biology argues fate, when silence starts to suffocate and doubt sits heavy at the gate.
Promise under pressure, faith under strain, waiting in the desert, praying through the pain. He said you'd be a father, but the years kept passing by. When heaven
in survival mode. He lied to kings to guard his home. Faith and panic both had grown. Human instinct overthrown and came to shortcut rush design, trying to force a sacred line. When we step ahead of time, we complicate the grand design. Ishmael born from anxious pace, consequences we must face. When impatience takes God's place, it echoes through the human race. But mercy didn't walk away, covenant didn't decay. Even when he lost his way, grace still had the final say.
Promise under pressure,
Promise under pressure,
faith under strain,
faith under strain,
faith under days,
waiting in the day and through the pain. He said you'd be a father, all the years were dry.
when logic screams impossible, will you still reply?
When God delays, He's not denying. When heaven is silent, it's not absent. The promise doesn't expire because your timeline did. Faith isn't proven in the miracle, it's proven in the waiting. Old age laughing at biology. Impossible turn prophecy, one word rewrote reality. Isaac crying victory, what he speaks he will defend. What he starts he always ends, even when we try to bend. Grace restores and makes amends. If you're tired of waiting long, if your strength feels almost gone, remember this, he's never wrong. The promise lives beyond the storm.
Promise under pressure,
Promise under pressure,
faith under strain,
faith under strain.
there's no cancel what heaven has proclaimed. Rally round the legacy,
Ground the legacy,
gaze into destiny,
promise he will need.
what he promised he will be.
Hey!
Faith writes history,
Before the wars, before the tears, before the graves, there was a garden. No fear, no shame, no death. Just breathe in the lungs given by God Himself. But freedom comes with a choice and one decision. Echo through every generation. This isn't just Adam's story. It's ours.
Dust to lungs, he rose from ground. First heartbeat, sacred sound. Walk with God when sun went down. Perfect peace was all around. No anxiety, no regret. No shadow of a silhouette. Every need already met. No concept of a broken set. But freedom stood beside a tree. One command, responsibility. Not control, but loyalty. Trust was the real authority. Serpent whisper, subtle tone. Are you sure he told you no? Doubt is small, but fully grown. Turns a garden into stone.
one bite changed the human story. One lie stole the morning glory. We were made for holy ground. Now we hide when God comes around. The first fall, we feel it still. Every war of mine and will, but even then inside the blame, God was calling out our name. Even then inside the blame, God was calling out our name.
Shame rushed in like sudden night. Innocence erased from sight. Fig leaves couldn't make it right. Fear replaced the holy light. Blame the woman, blame the man. Passing guilt, hand to hand. That's how broken patterns span. That's how distance first began. Curse the ground, sweat and pain. Thorns would grow where peace once reigned. Tears would fall like heavy rain. Blood would mark, the earth was stained. But in the middle of the fall, before exile, before it all,
serpent's head would one day fall.
One bite changed the human story. One lie stole the morning glory. We were made for holy ground. Now we hide when God comes around. The first fall, we feel it still. Every war of mind and will.
He didn't destroy them, He clothed them. He didn't erase them, He covered them even in judgment. There was mercy even in exile. There was hope. The fall was loud, but grace was already loud.
Inherit dust and doubt. We inherit till we die. But we don't inherit defeat, because redemption stepped in history.
From garden lost to rugged tree, from naked shame to victory. The first Adam brought the fall, the second would redeem it all. So when you feel that pull inside, that war between your truth and pride, remember this, you're not alone. The fall is old, but so is the throne.
One bite changed the human story. One lie stole the morning glory. We were made for holy ground, and one day we'll return around. The first fall, we feel it still, but love is stronger than our will. From Eden lost to Calvary, the story ends in victory.
The story ends in victory.
Ceiling staring back at me. Silence louder than the crowd used to be.
They say revival's in the air, but why don't I feel it? Yeah. 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 I built a platform, love my prayer life, chasing bright lights, missing real light, posted blessings, hit the breakdown, smiling Sundays, drowning sundown. Tell me what's the crown in my soul crack? What's the sword I show with my faith flat? Everybody screaming you the man, but I don't even know who I am. Scrolling through 1,000 lives, comparing wins, believing I. If you pouring fire on this land, why am I cold inside my hand?
Start with me.
Before the stage, G, before the screens.
Start with me.
Break the pride in between. If revival's real,
Let it hit my knees.
if you're changing hearts,
Then start with me.
then start with me.
Start with me. I don't need another viral clip. If my spirit's on a sinking ship, I don't need applause from men. If I never talk to you again, what am I doing with this breath? Running circles close to death, building dreams without your name. That's success without a flame. Strip it down, remove the mask, burn the idols in the past. If awakening is coming soon, let it start inside this room. Start with me.
Not the hype, not the scene.
Start with me.
Clean your heart, make it clean. transformation. Let it hit my foundation. No more shows without surrender. No more songs without a center. If I'm preaching transformation, let it hit my.
Wake me up, shake my pride. Set that holy fire inside. Start with me.
Before the noise, before the dream.
Start with me.
If you're moving, moving me.
Start with me.
Before the know, before the dream.
Start with me.
If you're moving, moving me.
Start with me. But I ain't the same.
Yeah. This that fire you don't see coming. This that hidden flame. Yeah. 808 knocking, ceiling shaking. Faith built different, no faking. I was forged in the quiet places. Now I move with holy cadence. No stage lights in the bathroom. Just prayer breaking glass ceiling soon. Pressure tried to seal my doom, but the fire made room. They want hype, I want power. They want fame, I want hour. Along with the King of Glory, that's what strength devours. Every doubt got burned to ash. Every chain got cut so fast. What was we don't last when that secret fire blast.
When the door closes and the lights go low, that's when heaven opens and the rivers flow.
I don't need applause, I don't need the choir. Just one spark from that secret place. Fire,
Secret place fire,
burning in my veins.
secret place fire,
Breaking every chain when the world goes cold. You take me higher, set my soul on fire.
fire, fire, secret place fire,
Burning in my veins.
secret place fire,
Breaking everything when the world goes cold. You take me higher, set my soul on fire. Heartbeat sing with 808. Truth hit hard, no delay. Enemy tried but couldn't stay when that flame paved the way. Not emotional high, this eternal tide. Built in silence, now explosive light. I came out refined, different state of mind. What was pressure before, now divine design. Now we elevate, no hesitation. Fire activated, no limitation. Came from hidden rooms, now the sound dead in this kingdom frequency. Make the ground vibrate, this not surface heat, this internal blaze. I was built in secret, now I set the stage. When the bass is heavy, feel the atmosphere shift. Holy flame rising, now the whole place lit.
secret place fire, fire, secret place fire,
Burning in my veins.
secret place fire,
Breaking every chain when the world goes cold. You take me higher, set my soul on fire.
secret place fire,
Burning in my veins.
secret place fire,
Breaking every chain when the pressure rise. You take me higher, set the night on fire. Yeah.
built in the secret, released with power, secret place fire, secret place fire, secret place fire, secret place fire.
Realistic, deep heartbeat sound. Boom, boom, boom. So bass follows the pulse, dark atmosphere ceiling pad slowly rises. Boom, boom,
Still breathing,
boom.
still alive. When the fire faded low,
When the passion turned to smoke, there was still a sound inside me. Boom, boom, felt the flame begin to dim. Moving fast but drained within. Smiling wide, hiding it, but my spirit running thin. Had momentum, lost direction, platform high, weak connection. Too much noise, no reflection. Too much motion, no affection. So I stopped before the crash, let the pride fall to ash. If you don't breathe life again, nothing here will last. If you don't breathe, I don't burn. If you don't move, I don't turn. Revive this heart, bring it back to life. Light the fire deep inside. When the flame grows dark in the night, revive this heart. Revive this heart, don't let it fade. If I lose strength, remake it, reshape. Breathe on these ashes again. Revive this heart. Flame. I don't want noise, I want change. Not surface heat for a moment. The fire that rearranges, let the pulse accelerate. Let the faith detonate. Shock my soul awake before it's too late. Pressure built the silence. Silence built reliance. Now I'm standing in defiance. A spiritual compliance. Everything cuts, flatline sound. Seconds, silence, massive drop. Heartbeat becomes kick drum. Heavy distorted, 808 BPM increases slightly. Now it's pounding like war drums. Kingdom rhythm, here it comes. Dead zones rising one by one. This revival ain't subtle, son. Ashes turn to gasoline. Vision sharper than it's been. Every beat inside my chest echoes discipline. What was weak now amplified. What was buried came alive. I was built in hidden rooms. Now I rise. Revive this heart, bring it back to life. Light the fire deep inside. When the flame grows dark in the night, revive this heart. Revive this heart, don't let it fade. If I lose strength, remake it, reshape. Breathe on these ashes again. Revive this heart. Strips away. Heartbeat returns natural and steady. Boom, boom. Stronger than before. Still alive. Yeah. Not broken. Not defeated.
Just surrender again.
Not broken.
On my knees again. On my knees again.
Yeah.
On my knees again.
Pressure stacking tall like a tower. Deadline screaming every hour. World moves fast, chasing power. But I slow down in the secret shower. I seen waste turn into pride. See strength crumble from inside. So before the fall, before the slide, I choose the ground where eagles die. This ain't weak, cause this alignment with streets come from confinement. Closed door, no assignment, just me and heaven and refinement. When the noise gets loud and my heart feels thin, I don't run away, I drop again.
On my knees again.
That's where
Power begins.
when I lose my pride,
That's where I win.
that's where I will. My knees again.
On my knees.
Fire under my skin.
Fire under my
The
skin.
lower I go,
The lower I go.
the higher I ascend. I don't flex victories no more. I've seen what applause does to the core. Elevation without the floor leaves you empty at the door. So I bow before I build, before I move, before I will. Silence louder than the thrill. Hidden place where faith gets real. Not trending, not viral, not chasing survival. Just breaking cycles with vertical revival. The massive drop.
Yeah, now the ground shakes when the bass breaks. Kingdom sound, make the chains break. I was built low, so I stand tall every time I kneel. I outgrow walls, that's the paradox. Power, lose control, devour, humbled in the midnight hour. Now the atmosphere cower. I don't rise alone, I rise from surrender. Ground comes later, knees come first. Remember,
Power begins. Power begins. Power begins.
power begins, power begins.
On my knees again.
That's where power begins. When I lose my pride, that's where I'll win. On my knees again. Fire under my skin. The lower I go, the higher I ascend. On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again.
On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again.
Yeah, on my knees again.
On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again. On my knees again.
Yeah, on my knees again.
On my
On my knees again.
on my
On my knees again. On my knees again.
on my knees again.
It didn't start with noise. It didn't start with fire from the sky. It started in the quiet, in the breaking, in the bending, in the whisper.
Yeah. Soft kick, deep sub pulse, no crowd gather. No stage prepared, just a heart laid open, completely bare. Tears falling in hidden rooms, faith rising where doubt once bloomed. No headline moment, no camera view, just heaven moving through. Revival is in volume first. It's surrender before the burst. It's dry bones feeling thirst before rivers flood the earth. When I decrease, you increase. When I fall, you release. Nah.
Quiet revival.
Start in my soul,
Breathe in the silence.
take full control.
Quiet revival.
Deep in my bones, wake every promise.
Bring heaven home.
Yeah, 808 deeper now, stand stronger. It begins with pride collapses. Fear loses all its tactics. For the hidden prayer, life turns into holy practice. No emotion, no hype, no temporary flame. This is heart transformation, not a momentary change. You light sparks in the unseen, till the unseen turns to seen. And what was whispered in secret now shakes everything. All instruments cut, single heartbeat style, sub pulse, quiet hum rising, snare roll building tension. Then massive drop, full drums distorted. 808, so I lay it high intensity. BPM, now it's thunder in the spirit. Feel the atmosphere shift. What was quiet now erupts. Heaven's power fully lit. Chains breaking, walls shaking, generations awakening. What began inside one heart, now the nations feel it quaking. This revival ain't staged.
It was birthed in a cage, now the lion has risen and he's stepping on stage.
Quiet revival.
Now it's alive,
Started in whispers.
now it's a fire,
Silent revival.
lifting us higher from silent surrender to kingdom empire.
We're gonna quiet.
And slowly strip away only quiet echo remains. What started quiet changed everything.
before the light, before the stage, before the name in bright display. There was a room, there was a prayer, there was a light already there. Before the flashes in my face, before the crowd knew my name, I was kneeling in a quiet place, asking fire without fame. No spotlight in the hidden hour, no applause in the midnight prayer, just raw surrender, real power, in heaven meeting me there. If the lights come on tomorrow, let my heart stay the same. If the platform starts to grow, keep me grounded in your flame. When the stage ignites and the noise gets loud, let your light shine brighter than the crowd. Before the lights, you were shining. Before the hype, you were guiding. When the world turns bright and the flame gets tired, let your glory rise. Before the lights, I was yours. Before the doors, you open more. If I ever stand tall tonight, let it be your light. I don't wanna glow without the source, don't wanna shine without the force. Every beam that hits the stage better point back to the cross, because lights fade out fast and crowds don't always last, but the flame you placed inside burns steady through the past. Let success never blind, let momentum never steal. The purity of why it's called to feel real. Beat strips down, soft choir pad, rise snare build, and drums hit harder, 808 fuller, energy increases. Now the lights flash heavy, but my focus steady. Built in the dark, so I'm stage ready. I don't shine alone, I reflect the throne. Every lyric got on points higher than chrome. It's not ego elevation, this illumination. Kingdom radiating across the nation. Before the lights, you were shining. Before the hype, you were guiding. When the world, before the lights, I was yours. Before the doors, you opened more. If I ever stand tall tonight, let it be. Before the light, before the light.
But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you.
Hard 808 aggressive drum, fast hi-hats. I was built when nobody clapped, when nobody posted, nobody snapped. Hidden tears where faith was strapped, where heaven saw and darkness cracked. No spotlight forged this flame, no viral clip made this name. It was prayer that broke the chain, it was pressure that built the frame. If I rise, it's from the floor, if I shine, it's from the war. Secret place became the door, now revival starts to roar.
Burn in the hidden, flame in the night. set me on fire before the light. Burn in the hidden, deep in my soul. If no one sees it, still take control. Let it burn, let it rise, from the secret to the skies. Let it burn, let it burn. Let it run, let it burn. Yeah. This ain't surface emotion, this devotion in motion. Ocean depth to explosion, heaven back promotion. I don't need applause to grow. Roots go deep where none can go. Pressure makes the fire glow. That's the only way I know. Hidden discipline, private war within. That's where champions were begin. That's where real flames win. Everything cuts, single heartbeat style sub post. Burn, snare roll builds fast. BPM increases, slightly distorted 808. Quiet stack. Now the fire's uncontained. Secret oil, heaven rain. What was silent now proclaimed. Atlas twist, rearrange. Change fall when the bass hit. Demons flee when faith lit. What was hitting now blazing. Whole generation awaken. From the room to the nation. Private consecration, turn public declaration. Burn in the hidden, flame in the night. Set me on fire before the light. Burn in the hidden, deep in my soul. If no one sees it, still take control. Let it burn, let it burn, till heaven opens wide. Let it burn, let it burn, to let it burn, let it burn. In fire, in fire, in fire. What was secret now ignites. What was dark now filled with light. What was light? What was secret now ignites. What was dark now filled with light. To the burning.
Spoken, firm but emotional. Yet I hold this against you. You have forsaken the love you had at first. Consider how far you have fallen. Return. I'm coming back.
Heavy 808 once you kick tight hi-hats. I remember when the fire was pure. No platform dreams, my heart was sure. Didn't need applause to endure, just your presence was the cure. Somewhere between the rise and grind, I let distraction steal my mind. Success was loud but you were kind. Still calling me back in time. Not to religion, not routine, but to the place where we first dreamed, where worship wasn't seen, it was lived unseen. Strip it all away. Take the stage, take the fame, if it costs my soul. I don't want the gain. Back to the first love, back to the flame, back to the moment I called your name. Burn like it did when my heart was undone. Take me back to the first love. Back to surrender. Back to the start. Where nothing else mattered but your heart and my heart. I was building towers tall, but forgot who built it all. Climbing high before the fall, till conviction made me crawling. Crawling felt like losing ground, but that's where real love is found. Knees to the floor, no crowd around. That's where heaven's sound is loud. A vibe of don't start on stage. It starts when ego disengages, when pride exits the pages and hunger breaks the cages. Everything cuts, single piano, no heartbeats or pulse. Whisper return, snare build riser, massive drop, BPM increases slightly. Now I'm running back with fire. Heart reset, lifted higher, love restored, pure desire, holy passion, no retire. This ain't nostalgia emotion, this is covenant devotion, ocean level depth emotion. If I shine, let it be you. If I rise, let it be truth. If I speak, let it be proof that I chose my first love over you. Back to the first love, back to the flame, back to the moment I called your name. Burn like it did when my heart was alive.
done. Take me back to the first love. To surrender to the stars. Nothing above you ain't in my
coming back.
Present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. This is your true worship. Yeah.
This is your true worship.
No cathedral walls around me. Yeah. No stained glass light to crown me. Yeah. Just four walls and a floor, but heaven still found me. Built an altar in my room, turned my weakness into boom. Private tears became the fuel, now the fire breaking through. No crowd, no stage, just surrender on the page. If revival wants to start, it begins in hidden space.
Altar in my room, set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
Let it burn higher.
Higher and higher.
No spotlight needed tonight.
Let your glory ignite.
Let your glory ignite.
Altar in my room.
Revival ignite.
Altar in my room. Revival ignite.
Yeah. Closed door, open heaven, knees down. Heart surrender, not performing for a crowd. Just a line with the sender. This ain't hype, this holy tension. This conviction, not attention. Secret oil, deep dimension. Private prayer, intervention. When the bass hits,
Chains break.
when the choir,
Walls shake.
but it started on the floor where my pride had to break. Everything cuts except quiet hum. Snare, build it.
This sorrow rising fast. This sorrow rising fast. This sorrow rising fast. Energy double.
Yeah. Now the altar's blazing wild, from a room to every aisle. What was hidden, I compiled. Kingdom fire reconciled. Generation catching flame, not for fame, but for his name. From the bedroom to the stage, same fire, same blaze. I don't move unless he moves. I don't speak unless he proves that the altar still consumes everything I thought I lose. Where does revival start? In a hidden heart. Where does the fire ignite? In the secret night. Where's the altar built? Where surrender's real? Where surrender's real? Altar in my room. Altar in my fire.
Altar in my room. Set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
Set it on fire.
Let it burn higher and
Higher and higher.
from the hidden place to the nation's choir.
Altar in my room.
Revival
Set it
fire.
on fire.
Let it burn higher.
Set it on fire.
Altar in my room.
Revival ignite. Altar in my room. Revival ignite.
From the hidden place to the nation's choir.
Altar in my room.
Yeah. Revival fire. Yeah. Yeah. Shadows high.
Altar in my room.
They told me God was distant, somewhere beyond galaxies, watching in silence. But nobody told me he was closer than oxygen, closer than the pulse inside my wrist. I ran miles trying to escape myself, only to find him standing in the ruins of my own decisions. I used to drown in crowded rooms, still feeling isolated. Smiles on my face, but internally disintegrated.
Searching for approval and applause and never heal. Building towers out of pride that never could conceal the fractures in my conscience, the war behind my ribs. Every breath felt borrowed like my soul I lived this lease. Night after night I wrestle with reflections in the mirror, seeing a stranger's eyes staring back in fear. I chase ambition like it promised resurrection, but success without your presence felt like slow suffocation. I filled my lungs with vanity, exhaled insecurity. The world offered crowns, but none could cure impurity. Every heartbeat testified against my independence, cause even in rebellion you were closer than repentance.
You're closer than my breath when I'm gasping in the dark. Closer to the rhythm of this fragile beating heart.
Oh, when my strength collapses and my courage disappears, you're nearer than the doubt, nearer than my fears. I try to run away, but you never left my side. Even when my shame told me to hide, you were closer than the air I couldn't see, closer than my need to breathe, closer than my need to breathe. Oh, I remember nights I questioned if you heard me, if heaven kept a distance, if mercy had a boundary, but grace doesn't operate on human measurements. It stepped into my chaos without prerequisites. I wasn't worthy of the rescue I was given, yet love descended further than my lowest living. I thought holiness meant you would stay removed, but you stepped into my dirt, walked inside my wounds. Not intimidated by the mess I made, not surprised by the debts I couldn't pay. You entered history clothed in vulnerability, carried pain publicly to rewrite my eternity. And suddenly the cross wasn't a symbol on a chain, it became the evidence that you endured my blame. Not abstract theology, not distant philosophy, but divine proximity invaded my reality.
In every inhale you sustain me, in every exhale you remain. When my lungs are weak and heavy,
your presence doesn't weigh, no altitude can separate, no depth can push you far. You inhabit broken vessels and shine through every scar.
You're closer than my breath, closer than the doubts demanding explanations, closer than the darkness pressing on my chest,
Closer than the panic I cannot suppress. I don't have to climb to reach your embrace. You were right here in this very place. Before I whispered a desperate plea, you were breathing life in me. So if you're this near, why do I keep living like you're far? Tonight I stop running, tonight I breathe. Remember, you never.
voices in the alleyway,
Sirens in the background.
concrete remembers every tear that falls on it.
I grew up where the skyline was built from survival, where hope was fragile and silence was tribal. Corners preaching sermons without pulpits or pews. Young souls negotiating dreams they might lose. Every brick held stories no headline would cover. Every night another mother praying for her son to recover. Ambition painted on walls in faded spray, names written twice when life slipped away. We learned early how to bury emotion, how to harden the heart is a survival devotion. But beneath the toughness, beneath the disguise, there were whispered prayers rising into the skies. Not polished language, not religious tone, just broken words thrown from a cracked cell phone. God,
if you see me don't pass me by, I'm tired of pretending that I'm fine.
and somehow in the chaos of the streetlight glow, grace moved quietly where pain would grow.
Concrete prayers rising through the night.
From shattered streets into holy light, hands lifted high though the ground feels cursed. Heaven hears the desperate first. In the middle of gunshots, in the middle of fear, love steps closer, drawing near. Where hope feels rare and scarred,
scars are deep. Christ walks the blocks where the wounded weep. More intense, faster flow. I seen boys trade childhood for reputation, swapping innocence for intimidation, carrying burdens bigger than their frame, trying to outrun a system built on blame. But redemption doesn't fear dark zone. It builds cathedrals out of cracked stone. I watch mercy show up in unexpected ways, in halfway houses and prison praise, in mentors who stayed when others fled, in bread shared when cupboards were empty instead. Jesus wasn't distant from the struggle and grind. He entered suffering inside of time. Not abstract hope floating in there, but scars in his hands that prove he cares. He understands the weight of betrayal, the cost of love, the sting of failure. So when knees hit pavement in midnight despair, he's not a stranger to the prayer.
Scattered bill from asphalt tears to heaven's throne. No cry of pain goes alone. Even in blocks where trust is thin, grace keeps breaking in.
Sirens fade,
Fade,
but mercy stays.
Lighting
The darkest maze,
while the cross stands tall in the urban night,
turning concrete into sacred ground tonight.
Bigger land rising through the smoke.
From hearts that bend but refuse to break, where violence try to steal identity, love rewrites destiny. Even where the world sees only defeat, he plants redemption in the street. No place too rough, no soul too far. His kingdom blooms where the broken are. The streets still echo with questions, but now they echo with hope too, because every whispered plea still reaches him.
All regrets not seen through the smoke. All regrets not seen through the night. All regrets not seen through the night.
Empires rise, empires fall, but there is a kingdom that does not collapse, not built by power, not defended by fear. It advances through love. I seen kingdom built on currency and influence, promises signed an invisible link of arrogance. Leaders shouting strength while the weak disappear. Policies polished but injustice still here. We glorify dominance, celebrate control, while neighborhoods fracture and swallow whole. But heaven's government moves different. It doesn't conquer through intimidation. It steps into broken ecosystems and rebuilds from the foundation. Not by force of intimidation, but incarnation inside our situation. I used to think the kingdom was only future tense, something postponed beyond present events. But Christ didn't preach escape from the ground. He declared that his reign was already around, not confined to cathedrals or religious seats. His authority walks through actual streets.
Powerful anthem like choir heavy. Let your kingdom come in the streets tonight, where despair has been louder than light, where fear has dictated the rhythm of days. Let your justice rewrite our ways, not just words that believers repeat, but living hope moving through concrete. Heaven's rule breaking chains we've known, planting peace where violence has grown.
Stronger to live a living flow. I seen your mind shaped by survival logic. Yeah. Learning early how to move cautious. Yeah. Taught that vulnerability equals defeat. Yeah. So they bury their softness beneath their feet. But the king I follow washed dusty toes, stood beside outcasts no one chose. His throne was wood, his crown was thorn. He redefined what power dawns, not supremacy, not loud display, but sacrificial love making the way. So when I speak of kingdom in the blocks, I'm not talking politics or ballot box. I'm talking fathers returning home, forgiveness replacing stones. I'm talking cycles finally undone, revenge disarmed by the sun. When grace interrupts generational rage, that's divine rule stepping on stage.
Beyond his speech, he doesn't hover above the pain. He steps inside the hurricane. His reign is mercy, fierce and bright. His banner love, his weapon light. Where hatred carved its mark so deep, his restoration will not sleep. Powerful anthem like fire heavy. Kingdom come in the streets tonight. Through shattered homes and flashing lights. Through restless hearts that crave relief. Through silent battles underneath. Not distant hope we wait to see, but active love in proximity. Until every corner learns to say, the King has made another way.
Empires will continue to rise and fade, but his reign moves quietly through alleyways, and it will not end.
There were nights I argued with the ceiling, words bouncing back without revealing why pain lingers longer than prayers, why silence sometimes feels unfair. I was taught that fate means never doubting, but what about the storms I'm shouting? What about the questions I can't restrain? When promises seem delayed by pain. I read about Jacob gripping through the night, refusing to let go without blessing in sight. And I relate more than I admit, because belief isn't passive, it's a fight. Not against you, but against despair, against the whisper saying you're not there. I've seen miracles, yes I know they're real, but I've also felt wounds that refuse to heal. So I stand between trust and confusion, holding conviction and intrusion, trying to reconcile divine intention with human limitation and tension. I'm wrestling with heaven, I won't let go. Even when answers move too slow, I'd rather struggle in your embrace than walk away and lose your grace. If faith is fire, then let it burn. Through every doubt I haven't learned, I hold on through the unknown until your purpose becomes shown. Faster flow, more aggression. You never promised comfort zones, you promised presence in the unknown. Not immunity from the flame, but strength to endure the strain. And maybe faith isn't fragile belief, maybe it's forged in relentless grief. Maybe it grows where certainty dies and trust survives unanswered cries. Because you didn't avoid suffering's cost, you entered flesh and felt the loss. You understand betrayal's sting, you know what crushed expectations bring. So when I'm torn between hope and fear, you're not offended by my tears. You don't dismiss my wrestling hands, you meet me in contested lands. And though I limp from nights of strain, I walk away marked by your name.
I have to fight for clarity, and let the fight shape me. If I have to walk through mystery,
let your nearness sustain me.
I refuse to quit this ground, even when no sound is found, because wrestling with you is better than living without Sean. Wrestling with heaven, I won't release until confusion bows to peace. Even in tension I remain anchored through the strain. The struggle isn't faith undone, it proves I trust the Holy One. Through every shadow I have known, I wrestle, but I'm not alone. Some call it doubt, I call it devotion that refuses to quit.
Before chains, before ships, before names were rewritten, there was Imagine,
Stumped by the creator. They try to redefine word by pigment, measure value by skin tint, history scarred by greed and distortion, identity fractured by forced contortion, taught to internalize narratives twisted as if dignity had to be requested. But I trace my origin further back, before oppression tried to attack, before maps divided and markets sold, before stolen stories were retold. Genesis speaks without hesitation, an image of God, original designation, not an afterthought, not accidental, not inferior, not supplemental, crafted with intention, deliberate design. Breath of the divine intertwined, melanin rich like earth at dawn, carrying legacy long before they were born.
powerful anthem, choir strong.
Imago Dei in my skin, sacred fire burning within. No light can erase where I begin. Step by heaven, I stand again. Not defined by chains of old, not reduced to what was told. The cross declared what's always been. There is glory in my skin.
Stronger flow, confident tone.
The narrative tried to shrink my frame, reduce existence to trauma and pain. But redemption doesn't ignore the scar, it transforms the wounded to who we are. Christ stepped into marginalized ground, crowned with thorns, falsely bound. He knows injustice from inside, he knows what it means to be denied. So when I speak of sacred words, I'm not leaning on cultural rebirth. I'm anchored in a bloodstained tree with love rewrote identity. My reflection is not a mistake, not something culture can take. It carries echo of divine intent, purpose heaven sent. No supremacy, no prideful claim, just restored honor in his name. From dust to breathe, from pain to promise, from stolen names to restored conscience. The image remains, unbroken flame through every generation. The truth's the same. Imago Dei in my skin, carrying light beneath the skin. History couldn't dim the flame. Grace preserved the sacred claim. From garden fields to city nights, from silent tears to rising heights. No system can erase the plan. The image of God stands in man. They tried to tell us who we were, but heaven spoke first, and heaven still speaks.
Too many voices, too many headlines, too many expectations. expectation that's controlling right.
Scrolling through pressure disguises inspiration. Comparison feeding silent frustration. Metrics measuring invisible word. Validation priced by digital birth. Thoughts racing faster than I can restrain. Anxiety dressed in designer pain. Algorithm shaping perception. Curating envy as subtle deception. Telling me I'm late, I'm behind, I'm small. That I'll never quite measure at all. But lies only grow in unchallenged space. And truth steps in with unshakable grace. Because transformation isn't cosmetic repair. It's renovation of mental air. Not positive thinking in shallow tone, but divine authority claiming the throne. Replacing distortion with clarity sound. Rebuilding foundations from the ground.
Strong, clear, powerful.
My mind under grace, not under fear. Not ruled by the noise I constantly hear when chaos tries to dominate. Your truth recalibrate. No chain of thought can hold me bound. When freedom rewrites what I found. This battlefield becomes a place where mercy governs my mind by grace. I used to let intrusive thoughts dictate identity. Let insecurity script my activity. Reacted to shadows that weren't even real. Wounded by narratives I chose to feel. But Christ didn't just forgive my sin. He came to renovate within. He challenges strongholds I normalize. Exposes patterns I disguise. Calls out pride I denounce defense. Interrupts fear posing as common sense. And though renewal is not instant peace, it's steady liberation piece by piece. Neurons rewired by sacred light. Habits confronted in honest fight. Not numbing the struggle, not bypassing pain, but anchoring sanity in His name. Because peace is not fragile emotion.
It's authority and constant motion.
Tear down the lie, install the truth. Disarm the fear, restore the youth. Guard every gate, filter every voice. Align my thoughts with sovereign choice. You done the Lord, it's hard and true. It's all about through, it's all with you.
Real powerful.
My mind under grace, steady and clear. Even when pressure tries to appear, I'm not defined by mental storms, nor shaped by cultural forms. Your word resets what stress erase. Your presence stabilizes pace. No panic owns the sacred space. My mind now lives beneath your grace. The battlefield is still there. The battlefield is still there. And I know who reigns inside it.
The future isn't owned by corporations. It isn't controlled by fear. There is a kingdom coming, and it's already advancing.
Yeah, headlines screaming about collapse. Markets rising, then fading fast. Nations flexing atomic pride, while broken homes stay classified. Technology racing without restraint, but human hearts still feel the weight. We build towers of innovation, but can't solve inner devastation. Digital age, unlimited reach, still starving for something we can teach. Progress shining on every screen, yet emptiness hiding in between. But I don't anchor hope in trends, not in cycles that rise and end. Because the throne I recognize was never voted, never compromised. It doesn't shake when systems fall, it stands untouched above it all. This kingdom isn't built on greed, it moves through love and word and deed. Not maintained by force or threat, but promises not broken yet.
Powerful, anthem style. Kingdom beyond tomorrow, stronger than fear or sorrow. When every empire fades away, your reign will still remain.
Not temporary, not unsure, not fragile, not obscure. Through every age, through every storm, your kingdom stands reborn.
Kingdom beyond tomorrow, stronger than fear or sorrow. When every empire fades away,
your kingdom stands reborn. Stronger flow, more punch. I seen power abused in public sight. Leaders speaking left but living right. Morals shifting with the wind. True bending to defend, but Christ wore thorns instead of gold. Redefine what it means to hold authority rooted in sacrifice. Victory measured by the price. He didn't dominate by sword, he conquered death as living word. And if that's the king I represent, then my allegiance isn't bent.
So our culture rewrites identity. I plant mine in eternity. Not passive, not withdrawn, but acting until when justice gone. Because this future isn't fantasy, this present is reality. Every act of mercy shown, every seed of justice sown is evidence the rain has started. Even where hope seems departed, when the skyline cracks, when the system reacts, when security lacks, you remain intact. No regime can dethrone, no agenda postponed. What was promised was sworn, a kingdom forever born. Bigger, louder.
Kingdom beyond tomorrow, outlasting grief and borrow glory. Not built on fear, but love that draws us near.
When headlines lose their claim, and history forgets a name, your reign will still endure, unshaken, strong, secure.
Kingdom beyond tomorrow, outlasting grief and borrow glory. Not built on fear, but love that draws us near.
When headlines lose their claim, and history forgets a name, your reign will still endure, unshaken, strong, secure.
The future doesn't belong to fear. It belongs to the King, who already stepped into time.
They can chant your name, they can scream your brand, but applause doesn't know your
true. Magic cameras, maybe gone, but applause doesn't know zircon. Every every move protecting vintage. Followers rising by the hour. Magic's feeling like real power. Back and stay silent, it's different when noise fades and doubt gets persistent, because fame amplifies what's inside. If you're empty, it's harder to hide. Validation takes me for a minute, then insecurity crawls back in it. I build platforms, I build a name, built a brand around my flame. But sacks without surrender turns confidence into pretender. I learned quick that influence grows faster than character shows, and the mirror doesn't clap or cheer. It reflects what I fear. Who am I when the stream goes dark, when there's no applause to spot?
Strong anthem energy.
Aim is what found in you, not lost in the hype I pursue. When the crowd screams loud my name, you still see beyond the fame. If every spotlight fades from view, I'm still secure, still rooted in truth. Let the world look what I do, but let my soul be found in you. Aggressive popularity's a fragile throne, built on trends that overthrown. One mistake and you're replaced, cancel, marked, erased. Culture shifts without remorse. Fame flips like market force. But you never loved me for my reach, never measure me by speech, never value me by streams, or how polished were my dreams. Your approval wasn't earned, it was given before I learned. You found me when I had no name, before the buzz, before the fame, before the stage, before the crowd, before I ever spoke out loud. So if the numbers crash tomorrow, if recognition turns to sorrow, my identity won't collapse. It's not attached to stats, cause my worth was settled long ago. At across the world, didn't know. Strip the title, remove the stage, erase the spotlight, turn the page. If all that's left is truth alone, I'm still chosen, still known. Found in you, not defined by public view. If the lights go out tonight, your love remains my light. No platform higher than your grace, no audience can take your place. Let the world do what I do, but let my soul be found in you.
applause fades,
Algorithm shift,
for rhythm shift,
but being known by you,
but you might,
that never trends out.
but never trends out.
No filter is strong enough, no edit is clean enough. Truth doesn't blur.
Hey, Perfect angles, curated feed. Every post designed a lead. Carefully crafted personality, built for public approval and vanity. Highlights glowing on display, yeah, but hidden battles tuck away, yeah. Smiles framed in golden light, while private thoughts fight every night. Algorithms kinda bold, but they can't measure soul. You can polish every flaw, but you can't rewrite the law. Make the colors richer, brighter, make the image look lighter, but saturation can't conceal what the conscience truly feels. We live stage behind the lens, performing truth to impress friends, but character is not a trend. It stands alone when trends all in. You can crop out guilt and shame, rebrand weakness under a name, but when the silence hits at night, no filter wins that fight. You can edit every scene, blur the cracks in between, but when the mirror speaks alone, you face what can't be overthrown. Filters can't hide the cross. Makeup can't cover the cost. You can blur every scar, but truth still is what you are. Filters can't hide the cross. Status can't silence the loss. When the spotlight fades away, the cross still has its say. No edit strong enough, no image clean enough. When eternity calls your name, there's no escape from the flame. This generation loves display, but transformation costs too much to pay. We want the platform, want the reach, but avoid the weight of what we preach. Fate reduced to caption lines, hashtag shaped like holy signs. But conviction isn't an aesthetic, it's the pressure tested, unapologetic. The cross was never decorative, never passive, never narrative. It confronts the ego strong, breaks the pride we call our own. You can stage a sacred vibe, build a following and try, but truth goes deeper than applause. It exposes hidden flaws, influence built on shallow ground. Shifts when culture spins around, but what is anchored in surrender outlives every trending contender. You can hide behind design, behind a crafted timeline, but when eternity draws near, only substance stays sincere. Remove the filter, remove the mask, strip the layers, face the facts, and face the vibes. Without display, then it was real. Anyway, filters can't hide the cross, not fame, not gloss. When the lights go dim, it still stands strong within. Filters can't hide the cross, no matter the gain or loss. When everything falls apart, it still confronts the heart. Post what you want, brand what you will, but eternity doesn't scroll. Post what you want, brand what you will, but eternity doesn't scroll.
Pressure doesn't destroy steel, it reveals it.
Yeah. I was raised with limits spoke, where ambition barely woke, where survival was a goal, and dreams felt out of control. They said accept the ceiling low, stay inside what you know. Don't step beyond the line, don't chase what's not defined. But something burned inside my chest, arrest us, call that wouldn't rest. Not pride, not ego flame, but purpose whispering my name. Pressure came in heavy waves, trying to shape me into safe, trying to shrink the vision down, trying to keep me small and bound. But adversity became my gym, resistance strengthened every limb. What was meant to make me fold only made my backbone bold. I learned early storms refine, they separate the weak from spine. When comfort fades and fear appears, that's when character perseveres. Test the structure, shake the frame, real foundations stay the same. I'm built different, not by ego but commitment. Pressure didn't end me, it refined me. I'm built different, faith driven, consistent. When the ground is shifting, my roots stay resistant. Not hype dependent, not trend invented. Forging fire, purpose cemented. Strength isn't loud display, it's discipline day by day. It's showing up when tired, still focused, still inspired. Many want the crown, few wanna break down, few want the silent grind. When no applause aligns, being different isn't flex, it's saying no to shortcuts. Next it's walking paths alone. When compromise is thrown, integrity under strain, choosing long-term gain over momentary shine. that fades with time. I've seen talent waste away, chasing quick acclaim, built on fragile validation, crushed by expectation. I refuse a borrowed throne, I'd rather build my own, on values that remain when everything is shaking. Cause storms don't scare the real, they confirm what's still. And when pressure multiplies, the authentic rise. Cut the noise, cut the fear, cut the doubt, still here. Forged in silence, shaped in fire, tested how you rise, and now you're I'm built different, storm resistant, faith persistent, spirit living. I'm built different, foundation driven, not just living, but purpose given. When the world shifts quick and the pressure's significant, I don't break under weight. I'm built different. You can copy style, you can mimic tone, but you can't duplicate what pressure has grown. I'm built different. Yeah. I was down, but I never stayed buried. Chains on my soul, but my spirit's still scary. Devil tried to lock me inside of my past, but the king said, son, you build I last. Heavy nights, pressure tight, dark thoughts trying to steal my light. But grace pulled up in the midnight fight. Now I step in the storm like I own that fight. This ain't plain music, this is break the cage music. This is tear down the cage music. Freedom got a sound and I make music. I was trapped in my head, anxiety loud, fake smiles when I walk through the crowd. Bills high, fate low, hope thin, but heaven kept whispering you still win. I felt chains on my habits, chains on my fear, chains on depression that lit in my ear. But chains on surviving the word getting near. Every demon gotta disappear. I don't go I conquer it. I don't live in the valley, I run through it. Pressure make diamonds, I'm cut from it. Kingdom soldier, I'm built for this covenant. 808 not like a war drum sound. Every doubt getting casted down. I was lost but I'm chosen now. Look at these chains on the ground.
Chains falling, hear that sound. That's freedom hitting the ground. I was bound but I'm free now. Grace turned my pain to a crown. Hands up when the bass drop, light shining, it don't stop. From the pit to the mountaintop, broken chains, let them drop. Broken chains, let them drop. Broken chains, let them drop.
If you're breathing, you still got hope.
Broken chains, yeah.
Came from nights I ain't sleep right. Prayed hard, I ain't see light. Tears falling on the concrete, crying out in the street light. But I heard,
Stand up,
so I rose with the
scars showing.
every wound,
Turn glory,
every loss.
now story.
Enemy tried, label me,
Lay up.
failure stamp, permanently.
Lay
But
up.
heaven wrote identity,
Lay up.
blood signed eternally. I don't move, how fear move. I don't bow when storms prove. If the cross went through pain, why I quit when it rained? I'm armored in purpose, the devil can't surface. Pressure just proves the calling is worth it. From rock bottom floors to kicking down doors. Grace rewrote every chapter before. No more chains on my mind, no more fear in my spine. Every curse broken time.
Now the victory mine.
You can't cage what God anointed.
You can't stop what he appointed.
I was low but still appointed.
Now the devil disappointed. Chains falling, hear that sound. Chains creeping, turn us bound. I was bound but I'm free now. Grace turned my pain to a crown. Chains falling, hear that sound. That's freedom shaking the ground. Bound but I'm free now. Grace turned my pain to a crown. From the ashes I rise. See the fire in my eyes.
If he did it for me, he can break yours tonight. Broken chains,
Let 'em drop,
broken chains.
let 'em drop.
It's the anthem of the free. Broken chains.
Let 'em drop, broken chains, let 'em drop.
Yeah. Midnight city, concrete climb, everyone.
Yeah. Midnight City. Concrete crying. Heaven watching. I
Preach to myself under street lights, tearless with neon lights. No stage, no crowd, just me and God. Concrete floor, but holy ground. I had questions louder than sirens. Faith feel small, feel giant, but Greece don't move by what I'm seeing, and move by who I am, believer. This ain't a club record, it's a soul check record. It's that 3 a.m. pressure, turning the break through record. I was standing no corners of doubt, mind full of war, couldn't silence the shout. Bills on the table, weight on my chest, smiling outside, but inside a mess. Street light, figure light, hope in my eyes, ring glowing hard like spiritual fights. I said, God, where you at tonight? He said, right here in the fight. Every crack in the sidewalk speak, every bruise made my prayer life deep. My phone when the nights got cold, I learned I don't break your bones. Temptation, your wrist to quit this stab. The grace is telling me I won't last. That's when I felt some rise from within, the hype conviction again. I'm a priest for a poker stage, I breathe for surviving rage. Every scar got scripture now, every tear got power now.
I'm the street lights, I found my voice. When I had pain, I made a choice. Dark can't win when truth deploys.
Heaven black me, finished joy. This my street light sermon, this my midnight turning. From the pavement I'm learning, even if I got purpose burning. Hands high though I feel low, faith loud when doubt show. City hear this echo, street light sermon, let it glow. Let it glow.
Street lights sermon,
Let it glow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Switch it up. Now the drums hit harder. 808, shake the border. I ain't weak, I'm forged in the heat of pressure. Torture, came from nights I ain't eat right. Came from stress, I can't sleep right. But the word hit like dynamite. Blow fear out my eyesight. No whipping form could stop me. No darkness could box me. Anxiety try to lock me, but grace came unlock me. I talk to the youth in the alleys, I talk to the kings in the valleys. If you breathe, you still got breath and breathe me purpose. I ain't left. See the cold, but my spirit warm. Storm loud, but my face storm. I don't deal when winds perform. I transform a trial swarm. This ain't music for pity. This for souls in the city. If you standing in darkness, you want prayer from victory. Preach hope, but I heard live. Preach life where the curse is. Even broken lights still shine. Even lost souls still mine. You don't need a crowd to matter. You don't need applause to shatter. Chains that try to hold you captive. Freedom, loud, proactive.
I'm the street lights, I found my flame.
I ain't try to steal it.
They ain't try to steal it, felt the game.
He called my name in the rain.
Now the city won't be the same.
Yeah, the city won't be the same. This my street light sermon. From the dark, I'm emerging. If you listening, you chosen. Every chain is broken. Street
Lights sermon,
let it blow.
street lights sermon.
Let it show. From the concrete, faith will grow.
Street lights sermon.
Street light sermon. Let it blow. Under street lights, under street lights, under street lights. Yeah.
Street lights sermon, let it go.
Under street lights, sermon. Yeah, Midnight City. Yeah, yeah,
Let it glow,
yeah.
let it glow.
Under street lights, under street lights. Yeah,
Let it glow.
yeah, yeah. Midnight City,
Midnight City,
Midnight City,
Midnight City,
Midnight City,
Midnight City.
Midnight City. Let it glow.
Let it glow.
Let it glow, let it glow. Yeah. Midnight, midnight. Yeah. Street lights. Yeah.
Street lights sermon, let it glow.
Yeah. This ain't flesh and blood. It's deeper than that. Yeah.
I don't fight for attention, I fight with intention. Kingdom dimension, heaven extension. They see scars, I see training. They see pressure, I see rain. And they see battle, I see favor. I was built for this danger. Put the armor on, armor on, armor. Yeah. I woke up in war mode, mind heavy, hard cold.
enemy whispering lies, but I don't let that control. Helmet tight on my vision, true, guard my decisions. Breastplate covering pain, faith blocking collision. I done walked through fire zones where anxiety made homes, where the pressure sat silent on invisible thrones. But grace hit different, it don't miss targets. It breaks strongholds and rebuild prophets. I don't flex survival, deflect revival. Every scar a title, every test vital. Still in my backbone, word in my backbone. When fear tries to speak, I let the king's tone. You can't break what heaven sealed. You can't curse what God revealed. Every wound I ever healed, turn the battlefield sealed. 808, not like thunder, thunder. Faith rise when I'm under. Pressure tried crush, but it only made hunger.
Armor of grace, I'm suited. Fear tried couldn't do it. Darkness came, ran through it. Now my whole life fluid. Helmet of hope, shield of belief. Breastplate heavy, devil retreat. Boots on the ground, peace on my feet. Victory sound when the baseline hit. Armor of grace, declare it. Armor of grace, we wear it. Storm comes strong, but the king still carry it.
Switch, let it breathe. 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 Then explode, now the drums go savage. 808 do damage, enemy thought it was average. Now I still an advantage, sword of the spirit active. Every lie gets subtracted, I don't move distracted. My hope half drafted, came from nights, no sleep. Kevin Dow's too deep, came from praying weak, but I stayed on my feet. Packets on my feet, see pressure don't end you. It introduce you. Pain don't break you. It produce you. I was forged in silent rooms where faith had to bloom, where nobody clapped, but heaven assumed. You ain't fighting alone, even when unknown. If the king call you son, then the throne your home. I speak life in the chaos, light in the shadows, grace in the battle, faith like a lasso. No panic, no retreat, victory on repeat. When the baseline hit, that's the sound of defeat. Clothed in power, covered in mercy. Storm can shout, but it don't disturb me. You can scale what God sent, you can't stop what he meant. Every blow just confirms I was heaven sent.
Clothed in power, covered in mercy. Storm can shout, but it don't disturb me.
You can't scale what God sent, you can't stop what he meant. Every blow just confirms I was heaven sent. I'm standing,
Faith line never landed. Pressure tried commanded, now it just expanded.
from the valley to the throne, from the fear to the known. If he called you chosen and never alone. Armor of grace, rise up. Armor of grace, stand up.
Storm hitting hard, but we built to man up. Armor of grace, we move. Armor of grace, we prove it. If he lives in you, then you never lose.
Yeah. It's different at midnight when the noise fades and your thoughts get louder. City sleeping, but my mind awake, shadows creeping. Faith at stake, tears fall quiet, no crowd to impress. Just me and heaven in silent stress. Midnight prayers hit different when the soul feel distant, but silence don't mean absence, it just means persistence. This ain't sad music, this survival music. This that 3 a.m. revival music. Yo, had nights when my chest felt tight, breathing heavy, no wind in sight. Dark room, ceiling stare, fighting battles nobody aware. Pressure loud in the quiet, peace fell hard to acquire. Fear tried build an empire inside my mental fire, but I learned something in the dark. Light don't fade, it sparks. Even when I'm seen, it's working in your heart. I ain't glorify the struggle, I testify the muscle. Faith built under rubble, grace turned pain to hustle. I was questioning, calling while internally falling, but heaven wasn't silent, it was strategically stalling. Every tear was counted, every doubt confronted, every lie that hunted, eventually hunted. 808 beating like heart rhythm, each drum like divine wisdom. If I'm breathing, there's a mission. If there's mission, I'm risen. I don't drown in emotion, I anchor in devotion. Storms create promotion when faith stays in motion. Midnight songs in the dark when the world fall apart. I was whispering hope with a trembling heart. Midnight songs, I survived even when faith felt deprived. He was closer than fear, even when I cried. Hands up in the night, even tears can ignite. If you still breathing, you still in the fight. Midnight songs,
Declare it,
midnight songs.
inherit.
The valley don't own you.
Heaven prepared it.
Switch the drums, let it hit harder. now the baseline shaking. Faith unbreaking, darkness mistaken. If you thought I was taken, I've been tested in silence, trained in defiance, built in reliance on divine alliance, on divine alliance. Midnight ain't my prison, it's my transition. Pain reposition into precision. I came from almost quitting, came from belly holding, but something in my spirit refused folding. Anxiety knocking, but it ain't locking. Fear talking, but it ain't stopping. I speak life when the doubt loud, stand firm when the storm proud. Grace thick like a cloud covers me right now. If the night was meant to end me, it would've ended me, but I'm still here, so clearly he defended me. Every dark hour strategic, every setback catalytic. If I survive that pressure, then the calling is authentic. This for every soul awake, fighting thoughts they can't escape. Midnight don't mean mistake, it mean breakthrough about to break. Even in the silence he was working, even in the waiting he was building. Even when unseen he was moving, even in the midnight he was proving. Even when unseen he was moving, even in the midnight he was proving. Midnight songs in the storm, where the warriors are formed. You don't break in the dark, you transform. Yeah, midnight songs, we rise, see the fire in our eyes. If you made it through the night, you already qualified. Hands high to the sky, even tears testify. Midnight didn't kill you, it prepared you to fly. Midnight songs, proclaim it. Midnight songs, reclaim it. From the valley to victory, he renamed it. Even in the silence, yeah. From the block to the throne, from survival to revival. This ain't luck, this is mercy. Yeah, I came from concrete prayers, mama crying downstairs, sirens in the distance, but heaven was right there. They told me you a product of the block, God said you are not. They saw limits in my skin, he saw a crown on top. This that rise up music, this that testify music, this that dead dreams come alive music. Grew up where the nights got loud, dream small but the pride too proud. Pain normal, hope rare, had to learn how to breathe in prayer. Hood full of broken fathers, tears hidden from daughters. Pressure make young kings cold, hearts turn armor. I seen fear, my reflection, anger match, that's protection. Every loss left question, every wound left tension. But I ain't built for statistics, I ain't trapped in logistics. Grace stepped in the system, rewrote my existence. From corner stress to kingdom steps, from self-doubt to no regrets. I don't rap for applause, I rap for the loss, for the kid in the dark who forgot what he worth. Every scar turns sermon, every fall taught purpose. If the pit didn't kill me, then the throne is certain. From the hood to heaven, that's a holy transition. From survival living to divine commission. Hands up if you made it out, even when they counted you out. Grace loud, fear down, watch the whole chain hit the ground. From the blood to belief, from the pain to relief. If you breathe and you're chosen, you the you a king. In the heaven we rise, put it up and underneath. So repent to release, if you ready to release. If you breathe and you're chosen, you believe. To the heaven, no skies, started low but look now, got the fire in my eyes. Yeah. Switch the drums, let it bang. I remember nights I felt stuck, no doors open, just bad luck. Friend fall, hope crush, future looking handcuffed. Heaven don't panic when your life look damaged. Pressure just training, worries organic. I was tested, rejected, but never ejected. God hand selected, purpose injected. Now I move different, walk with a kingdom pivot. If I survive that storm, then this mountain normal. If I survive that war, then this level formal. I speak life in the trenches, I preach light in attention. You ain't your environment, you divine invention. This for every young soul who is told, let it go. You don't fall, you don't grow, you don't drown, you flow. From broken apartments to holy departments, from fear in my chest to faith that's relentless. Heaven saw me in the gutter, heaven heard my stutter. Heaven called me son before I called him father. No chance dark enough, no past long enough, no night dark enough to stop that love. From the hood to heaven, that's a holy transition. From survival living to divine commission. Hands up if you made it out, even when they counted you out. Grace loud, fear down, watch the whole chain hit the ground. Even to believe, from the pain to relief. If you breathe and you chose, put the heaven we ride, live in heaven don't lie. From the block to believe, from the pain to relief. If you breathe and you chose, Yeah, we live in proof.
You can rewrite history when grace hit truth.
Hands high in the skyline, faith louder than sirens. If he did it for me, he could do it in your environment. Oh, from the block to believe,
From the pain to relief,
we don't die in the struggle.
we rise in the heat.
Put the hate when we love,
Feeling we hate,
from the low when we rise.
from the flow we win.
From the heart to believe,
From the pain to relief,
we don't die in the struggle.
we rise in the heat.
With the hate when we care,
Feeling we hate,
from the low that we have and the crown we wear it. Yeah, you feel that shift? That rumble in the ground. That's not noise. That's awakening. City dry, hearts numb, hope low, fate under pressure, but something rising. Revival don't knock politely, it breaks it. I seen drought in the spirit, I seen doubt get near it. I seen fear, try steer it, but fire still appeared in it. Pressure try, choke breath, culture try, rewrite depth. Pain tried to find steps, but heaven had final say left. I was built in quiet seasons where nobody clapped for breathing, where I had to fight my thinking while the whole world sleeping. No spotlight, no hype, just prayer in the night. Just faith in the fight, just holding on tight. Revival start internal, before it ever go external. It's personal, then it turn eternal. 808, knock it like a warning. It's that generation's forming, from broken to reforming, from sleeping to performing. I don't move by emotion, I move by devotion. Storm cause promotion, when faith stays in motion. You can feel it in the air now, chains breaking everywhere now. If you breathing, prepare now, this the shift. Declare now, let it rise,
let it rise.
see the fire
In our eyes,
we were down,
we survived. Now the dry bones come alive.
free round,
Feel the ground,
hear that freedom sound.
grace, heavy bass, loud hope breaking through the crowd.
Revival, no retreat, victory on repeat. If you still got breath, then you still got heat. We bear it, we clear it, you air it, we hear it. From the ashes we built, not a crown, we wear it. Switch the drums, let it snap harder, not a hi-hat slicing there. 808, shaking prayer, doubt, try, pull up chair, but it can't sit here. I came from almost folding, came from almost broken, came from words unspoken. Blood pressure don't fit his kings, it forges things, it shapes wings, it bursts springs. I see tears turn sermons, I see pain turn purpose, I see losses, surfaces to make the call uncertain. Reveling hype noises, discipline poisons, broken heart sealed, this purpose deployed, this for the youth in the silence. Broken hearts violence, doing we can feel it in the strongest. Stand up, even if your voice shakes, stand up, even if your knees quake. Begin when you decide not to break.
Let it rise, let it rise.
Feel the shift in the sky,
Let it rise, let it rise.
see the fear minimize.
Let it rise, let it rise.
We don't die, we arise, from the pit to the prize. Revival in our eyes, I don't chase validation, I build foundation. It's holy invasion, a divine elevation. Culture shifted quick, but truth still stick when storms hit thick. Faith don't slip, I remember nights confused, wondering if I'd be used. Now I see the bruises will prove I couldn't lose. No wasted tears, no wasted years, no wasted fears. They brought me here. If the valley couldn't bury me, then the mountain can't scare me. If the night couldn't carry me, then the light gon' declare me. Rival start in one heart, this spark in the dark, then march through the blocks, then shake every part. This bigger than sound, this deeper than trend, this heaven descending, again and again. Awaken the sleepers, awaken the dreamers, waking the leaders, waking believers. Let the fire fall, let the chains fall, let the fear fall, let the walls fall. Revival,
Let it rise.
we don't fall,
We mobilize.
hands high.
We survive. Now the sun will still to rise.
Revival,
We'll divide.
hear that freedom sound.
Grace, heavy bass, loud hope breaking through the pie.
Revival, no disguise, we transform from we don't hide. If he kept you alive, then you qualify.
Let it rise.
Revival,
Let it rise.
revival,
Let it rise.
revival,
Let it rise.
from the inside, worldwide. From the inside, worldwide. Yeah. Right there on the corner, where the pain used to circle. That's where the cross stood. No cathedral walls, no spotlight calls. Just concrete and sky. And mercy showed up. I remember that block, that heat, that tension. Dreams low budget, survive of the mission. Faces tied, ambition restricted. Hope felt distant, future conflicted. Corner store lights flicker at night. Young soul searching identity fight. Trying to prove worth in the wrong direction. Looking for love and false protection. I stood right there with a heavy chest. Questions loud, no mental rest. Smiling outside, war in the mind. Trying to act strong, break it inside. But something shifted in that space. Not hype, not noise, just grace. Right where the pain had a throne. Mercy made that corner home. Crossing the chaos, light in the dark. Hope like a flame, leaving permanent mark. Not religion, redemption start. Truth hidden deep in the heart. 808 knocking like heaven calling. Even up when I fell in corner, turned all to ground. Lost, got found.
Right where I almost quit. Right where I almost slipped. That's where the mercy hit. That's where the chain got split.
Corner cross,
We rise
from the dust,
to the sky.
where the lost,
Redefine
what it means.
to survive.
Corner cross,
Declare
grace met me
right there.
in the middle of despair. He answered that prayer from the block,
To believe,
from the pain.
to relieve.
When the cross,
Hit the street, that's a feed for defeat.
corner cross,
Stand tall when the pressure falls.
Yeah.
The world's on wall, he rewrote it all.
yeah.
Stand tall when the pressure falls.
Yeah.
The world's on wall, he rewrote it.
Switch it, let the drums punch harder. Now the hi-hats cut precise. 808 deep like sacrifice. Pressure tried to demand a price, but purpose don't roll dice. I seen pride almost cost me, fear almost bossed me, doubt almost lost me, but grace retaught me. You ain't your worst moment, you ain't your environment, you ain't what they told you, you heaven's assignment. Corner full of broken plans, shattered trust and empty hands. But when surrender lands, that's when the rebuilding stands. I talk to the kid with rage, masking hurt with a stage. You don't gotta self-destruct to prove you're brave. Strength ain't loud aggression, it's quiet confession. It's standing in correction and still choosing progression. That cross wasn't decoration, it was confrontation. It told my fear you lost occupation. Right there,
Chains fell,
right there,
truth yelled,
right there,
hope swelled,
right there.
story retold, right there,
Shame died,
right there,
faith cried,
right there,
pride proud,
right there,
praise loud,
right there,
right there,
right there,
faith cried,
right there,
right there.
right there.
Hey, I don't forget where I stood, I don't forget that hood, I don't forget that pressure turned my spirit good. Corner used to trap dreams, now bird team, now sparking, now we're bird schemes, not schemes of destruction, but blueprints of construction, from self-reduction to divine instruction. If you're standing on your corner now, heavy head, tight brow, listen close, you're not alone, mercy still moves somehow. No wasted tears on that pavement, no wasted years in containment. Every dark containment was shaping your state. Cross on the corner, permanent grace, never temporary. Storm may look dominant, but victory hereditary.
Where the pain was planted, grace grew stronger. Where the night expanded, light lasted longer.
Corner cross,
On the cross,
every soul
reclaim
from survival.
to flame
We don't stay
the same.
on the
On
cross.
the cross,
We rise,
we rise
from the block,
from the block
to the sky.
in the sky.
On the cross, we behind.
In the sky,
He met me in
the sky.
now the fear
In the side,
from the cross
from the block
to the shade.
through shade.
He called me by
name.
right there in the flame. Nothing stayed the same.
On the cross,
Lift hands,
even when
you
you
can't stand.
if you breathe
Right now you still in the flame.
on the cross,
Declare you can't stand.
from the street.
Shoot away, we away, we away. We away, we away, we away.
Yeah. This ain't guilt music. This transformation music. I hit my knees, not defeated, just redirected. Repentance ain't weakness, it's warfare. I was running full speed the wrong way, chasing shadows, calling it fate. Pride loud, spirit low, smiling outside, hollow below. Built my ego brick by brick, foundation cracked, structure sick. Told myself I'm good like this, but deep inside, something missed. Every night felt heavier, every wind felt emptier, every mirror clearer.
showing something scarier. I wasn't lost in location, I was lost in direction. Not lacking ambition, just lacking connection. And truth hit raw, no filter. Cut deep, no glitter. Not condemnation, but a call to reconsider. Repentance ain't calling to shame. It's turning around and changing name. It's breaking agreement with all chains and stepping into a new name. Made a way knocking like conviction, not addiction. Correction, grace offer protection.
I had to drop that pride, had to let that mask slide, had to face what I hide before I could rise. Repentance.
I turned from the fire that burned to the truth I discern. Now they owe me a turn. Repentance, stand tall even after you fall. Grace answer the call when you surrender it all. Turn around,
New sound,
chains breaking on the ground. Lost and
found out.
Heaven rewrote my crown.
Repentance, declare I was drowning in air. Now I breathe different, freedom right there.
Switch it, leather,
Drum snap.
now the hi-hat slicing, true precise and no habits dying. New vision rising, I had to unlearn lies. Had to detox pride, had to crucify that version inside. Not perfect overnight, but direction right. Battle still fight, but I'm armored tight. Repentance not emotion, it's movement in motion. It's closing old oceans and closing new oceans. I cut ties with what cut me, stop feeding what drained me. Stop chasing what stained me, stop bowing to what chained me. This for the soul who's scared to change, scared to break familiar pain. Familiar chains feel safe sometimes, but safe ain't free, that's just confined. I'm not who I was last season, not who I was last evening. If grace still breathing in, growth still reaching, turn around, elevate, turn around, renovate, turn around, activate, turn around, separate from fear, separate. I remember that moment clear, when surrender replaced fear. Not because I felt strong, but because truth was near. Repentance restored my sight, helped me see wrong from right. Not religion high, but realignment light. Some bridges had to burn, some lessons had to hurt, some seasons had to close for the new to emerge. You can't carry both, and the old and the growth. You can't walk north if you're facing south. So I pivoted hard, cut deep with the word. Every false identity finally got blood. Repentance not defeated, it's strategic treat from what killing your peace in the destiny street. I stand now lighter, not flawless, just fighter. Not sinless, but wiser, not louder, but brighter. Wash the old away, build a new today. I don't stay the same when I call his name.
Turn a heart around, let the truth resound. Every chain unbound, hear that freedom sound. Repent.
I arise, different fire in my eyes. Not condemned, revived, old self crucified.
Repentance declare, grace met me right there. I was drowning in pride, now I breathe in the air.
Turn around,
Stand firm, let the old bridges burn. If you still got breath, you still got return. Repentance proclaim, he restored my name. From the guilt to the grace, I'll never be the same.
Yeah. They try to count me out, but pressure makes diamonds. Fire reveals kings. I don't break into flames. I built my throne in it. I was walking through valleys with shadows, whispered doubt. Cold nights, no applause, just pain screaming loud. Hands lifted, but my pockets were empty of hope. Breathing faith like oxygen, trying hard just to cope. Every scar got a story, every bruise got a lesson. Every tear water seeds in a silent confession. They laughed at the vision, said I never was sin. But God writes destinies the world can't comprehend. Pressure on my chest, like the weight of a crown. Enemies around, but I never bow down.
my faith climbs too. When the wall turns its back, I know what to do. Eyes on the throne, not the fear in the room, because resurrection power lives after the tomb.
I build my throne in the fire,
Crown in the trial,
rising high.
they thought I'd fall, but I stand inspired. Grace made me royal,
Heaven wide,
through the smoke, through the pain, I don't lose. I gain, refined, aligned,
never tired.
I build my throne.
They see the glow but don't know the grind. Don't know the nights I was losing my mind. Fighting anxiety, wrestling doubt. Praying in the silence when there was no way out. Demons try speaking lies in my ear. No, not enough, just drowning in fear. But I answer back with scripture and flame. Calling on power in Jesus' name. Storms don't scare me, I've been through rain. Cross on my back, but I carry no shame. Battle tested spirit, armored in truth. Grace in my blood, since my youth. I don't move reckless, I move with design. Every setback was part of the climb. Why they crumble when pressure ignites? I transform when I step in the fight, cause heat exposes what's fake and frail. Fire reveals what will prevail. Don't panic, we flames get wild. It shines brighter, refined in style. I build my throne in the fire, crowned in the trial, rising higher. They thought I'd fall, but I stand inspired. Grace made me royal, heaven wired. Through the smoke, through the pain, I don't lose, I gain. Refined, alive, never tired. I build my throne. No retreat, no surrender. They strong, heart tender, lion spirit, soul defender. Heaven's voice, my only mentor. I was born for precious seasons. Pain came but brought new reasons. Every tear unlocked new freedom. Chains break when I believe them. They can't kill what God revived. They can't stop what He designed. When I walk, darkness divides. Kingdom bloodline in my veins alive. This ain't ego, this is calling. When I fall, I hear Him calling. Even broken, I keep building. Faith unshaken, never folding. I'll chase crowns made of dust. I chase purpose built on trust. World says worry, God says wait. Time and divine never comes late. Every flee was preparation. Every trial, elevation. I don't need a validation. Heaven needs my confirmation. Let the fire rise again. I've been forged within the flame. What was meant to break my frame only amplified my name. Because pressure creates authority. Pain unlocks identity. I don't fear adversity. It fuels my destiny. I build my throne, crowned in the trial. Even in storms, I don't retire. Hold my fuel, you's my supplier. Through the pain, every loss became my gain. Refined, aligned, kingdom wired.
I build my throne in the fire,
They thought the flames would destroy me,
throne in the fire,
but fire was my promotion.
throne in the fire,
When you're chosen,
realm in the
a
fire.
furnace is just your corona.
Yeah. They say God don't show up on these blocks, but I seen Him on the street lights.
Sirens ever through the midnight air. Concrete beating, nobody care. Mama crying on a folding chair. Yellow tape like a silent prayer. Corner store got waterproof glass. Dreams lie bound, future in the past. Young boy running from a life too fast. Devil whisper, this won't last.
But I see angels in Timberland.
Bible tucked in trembling hands. Nigga when the dope boys stand. Heaven touching broken land. Crack pavement, crack souls. Broken holes, but God still knows. Graffiti walls with sacred codes. Faith planted where violence grows. On that corner where the night gets cold, where survival costs your soul, I drop to my knees, heart exposed. That's where the fire took control. Hands in the air, right in the smoke, right in the spare. Heaven don't need a chandelier, got Buddha right here. Tears on the ground, lost in the noise, but heaven found. Devil thought he had this town, but grace came down. Yeah. Oh, grace came down. Yeah. I ain't scared of the war outside.
I survived where the angels ride. Seen demons lurking, homicide. But the cross still crucified. Chains on my mind, shackles on dreams. Since them built on silent screens. Bored redemption, talent scenes. Like bush through laser beams. I was lost to the attic smoke. Choking on the lies like spoke. Hope hanging by rope. Till the spirit broke the yoke. Now I pray where the shots rang out. Pray with fear, used to shout. Faith louder, getting the doubt. Trying to trap into holy ground. No cathedral, no gold throne. Just a cracked sidewalk alone. But when I cried, I wasn't alone. He said, son, you're coming home. Corner prayer, battlefield. Armor on, I never yield. Devil swing, but got my shield. This block got hit. Call a prayer, city saved. From the breaker, unafraid. Street light shining on the brave. That's where revival reigns. They thought the corner was cursed. Well, that's where heaven turns earth. Under that flickering light, that's when my story turns. Street light ballin' like it know my pain. Cold ain't cutting through the rain. Same block, different day, but my soul ain't the same. It's a hustle just to feel alive. Empty heart, but I want my pride. Truth hitting on the inside. Smiling while my faith die. Crack concrete, worn out shoes. Bad decisions on the evening news. Lost friends to the wrong moves. Sirens singing midnight blues. Mama praying through the wall, asking God not to let me fall. I was running from the call, but grace was standing tall. That light kept shining on my face. Even when I ran from way. Every shadow I embraced. He was there in that place. Street light testimony. God met me where I was lonely. No spotlight, no ceremony. He rewrote my story. Street light testimony. From the dark, he pulled me slowly. Now this fire living in me. Can't nobody control me. Some friends fall to the pressure. Street dreams turn to stretchers. Like moving like a compressor. Pain building under pressure. I was chasing validation. Lost inside temptation. Heart full of frustration. Soul needed renovation. Never said I'm too far gone. God said, boy, you strong. I've been fighting all night long, but the spirit kept me on. Now I stand where I once broke. Where my future almost choked. Where the lies they spoke God burned up in the smoke. Now I move different, pray different, think different, live different. Same hood, but the vision got kingdom in my system. I ain't perfect, I'm forgiving. I ain't lucky, I'm driven. That light wasn't just flickering. That was heaven intervening. From trauma into triumph. Pain into a lion. Block into a Zion. Faith into a riot. Street light testimony. From the ashes to the glory. Every scar now a story. Now the darkness know me. Street light testimony. He found me in the lonely. Now I walk bold and holy. Grace overflow me. Street light testimony. The same light still flicker, but I don't live in the dark no more.
They say this is success. They said this is success.
screaming at 6 a.m. Same train ride, same cold men. Suit and tie like a uniform skin. Smile outside, war within. Cubicle prison, fluorescent light. Dreams on pause, survival fight. 9 to 5, but I can sleep at night. Soul feel chain up tight. Elevator rising, spirit falling. Corporate ladder slowly crawling. Empty applause, no recalling. God whispering, I hear him calling. Paycheck heavy, heart on empty. Calendar full, but nothing in me. Words say be who they want you to be, but heaven say you belong to me.
Paper ground don't make you king. Golden cage is still a thing. All this money feel nothing. Chains don't always gleam. Corporate chains on my soul. Locking in but losing control. So my time paid the toll. But God broke the hold. Corporate chains falling down. I don't live for the crown. Kingdom mindset now. Freedom life.
Metrics, numbers, quarterly goals. Chasing status, losing souls. Promotion talk, but spirit cold. Another story never told. Scrolling screens, fake success. Comparison, feeding stress. Designer suits, can't impress when your spirit's in distress. I was grinding for applause. Building pies made of flaws. Living life by human laws. Ignoring all my deeper cause. But I heard truth cut through noise. Not a whisper, thunder voice. You weren't built to be a choice. You built to raise your voice.
Strip the title, strip the name. Who are you without the game? Silence louder than a claim.
Now I move with purpose clear. Faith louder than my fear. I don't bow to atmosphere. Heaven strategy in my ear. I still work but I'm not on my identity dethroned. Corporate chains overthrown. This is kingdom grown. Corporate chains hit the floor. I don't chase that life no more. Open heaven, open door. I know what I'm working for. Corporate chains can't define what the creator designed.
Freedom in my mind, assignment divine. Don't clock out. Freedom don't clock out.
They try to break me. Pressure. Pain. But faith don't bruise easy. Yeah. Came from the fire, didn't melt. Carry wounds I never felt. Smile outside, but inside knelt. Fighting battles never dealt. Stones thrown from every side. Doubt whispering in my mind. Fear told me running high, but something stronger inside. Pressure tried to make me fold. Cold nights all turn cold. World said sell your soul, but mine was never sold. I stood tall when storms attacked. Back against the wall intact. Never thought my faith would crack, but heaven had my back.
They aim low, they aim high. Try to watch my spirit die, but I was built to survive.
Bulletproof faith, you can't penetrate. Try to break, but I elevate. Through the hate, through the weight, I'm standing straight. Bulletproof faith, no surrender, no retreat.
Victory in my heartbeat.
I done seen betrayal close. Smiling faces turn to ghosts. Lost things I love the most. Still I never lost my hope. Pain hit like a loaded round. Knocked me flat onto the ground. Silence didn't make a sound, but grace was all around. They thought trauma made me weak. They thought I would never speak, but fire forged what they critique. Now strength is what they see. Armor on invisible, spirit unbreakable, foundation unshakable, purpose undeniable. Now I move like a soldier, weight on my shoulders. Storm getting colder, but my faith getting bolder. Pressure make diamonds shine, tested hard, refined. Look after attacking lines, still divine design. I don't bend to intimidation, I don't bow to desperation. Every scar a declaration, proof of elevation. You can fire every shot, take your best shot. You see the hood, you see the halo. Grew up where the sirens sing, streetlights flicker, tension thick. Concrete razor, stubborn king, pain taught, lessons quick. Hood scars on my resume, cold night shaped my DNA. Learn to fight before I pray, survival mode every day. Posture hard, face stone, heart guarded like a throne. World told me stand alone, never let your fear be shown. But under all that armor still was a soul that had to heal. Behind the toughness people feel was something real. They saw danger in my stance, saw the way I move and glance, but they never saw the chance heaven gave me in advance.
Hood halo over my head, grace walking where I tread. They see red, God sees purpose instead. Hood halo shining bright, even in the darkest night. Street fight turned into kingdom light. Hood halo can't erase mercy written on my face. From that place, now I run my race.
I was molded by the pressure, every test became a lecture. Pain became my architecture, storm built the structure. Friends lost to the fast lane, quick money, quick fame. Indie heart, chasing game, all burning in the same flame. I almost drowned in pride, almost let my soul slide, almost let that darkness guide, but heaven intervened inside. They judged the hoodie in the tone, judged the streets I call home, but they never saw the throne God was building in a known. Now I move with precision, clearer vision, different mission. Kingdom driven ambition, still hood but redeemed, still strong but serene. Not the man that I've been, now I fight from within. Took trauma, turned it holy, took broken, made it glowing. Took lonely, now I'm chosen, took frozen, now I'm flowing. Hood halo, that's alignment, pain turned to assignment. Pressure made refinement, grace became my climate. Not ashamed of my past, not afraid of my scars. Every wound left a mark, now they shine like stars. Yeah.
Hood halo over my crown, used to feel so down. Now I stand my ground, faith profound. Hood halo can't deny, I was built to rise through the fire. Now I testify, hood halo still the same. Different hearts, same friend, no shame. I glorify His name.
They saw the hood, he saw the halo, and that changed everything.
Sirens in the distance, heartbeat in my chest, running from the north. Didn't know I was running from myself. Blue lights flashing on the West Street, rain falling at my feet, adrenaline steady heartbeat. Every wrong turn on repeat. City loud but my mind louder, pressure building hour by hour, trying to move with power, but drowning under Dow's tower. I seen friends freezing that glare, hands up frozen in the air, feel thick in the atmosphere, life changing in a second there. I was an innocent inside, carried anger, I would hide. Ego stronger than my pride, spirit weak but I deny. Sirens screaming through the night, but deeper was my inner fight. Running hard from what was right, chasing dark instead of light. Every echo of that sound shook the ground, shook me down. Truth spinning all around. Siren salvation.
Pride talking too restless, pain buried too endless. Mask on looking fearless, but fear don't disappear. It just hides real clear, till pressure draws it near, and the breaking point is here. Blue lights in the rear view, but conviction breaking through. Every lie I once knew, falling like overdue. I thought the chase was outside, thought survival was my guide, but the war was deep inside, where my real enemies hide. Jealousy and rage, locked inside a cage, living off a stage, spirit disengaged. Now the bass hit like thunder, tear illusions asunder, pull me up from under, turn collapse to wonder. That night in the flashing glow, something shifted in my soul. Wasn't fear taking control, it was truth making me whole. I dropped my pride in the rain, let go of anger and pain. Sirens screaming again, but I wasn't the same. Hands up, not in defeat, but surrender complete. Not the man on the street, but the purpose concrete. Storm loud, heart louder, pressure turned to power. Darkest midnight hour became my finest hour. When the lights flash red and blue, what's inside you coming through? When the noise exposed the truth, who are you? Siren salvation in the chaos station. No more running, new foundation. Siren salvation, holy invasion. Fear collapsing, faith awakening. Siren salvation, salvation, declaration, declaration. Sound that used to scare me, the chase that almost broke me. Change me.
They counted us out, but heaven counted us.
Yeah. Same block, new mindset. Same street, no regret. Used to move with a cold threat. Now I move with a purpose set. Corners where we used to fight. Now I pray there at night. Concrete still the same sight, but my vision got new light. I see hunger in our eyes, broken homes, silent cries. Young kings in the skies, believing all the lies. System built to keep us low, cycles spinning slow. Pain the only thing we know. Seeds planted never grow, but I felt some shift, like change starting to lift. Not a lucky gift, more like divine uplift. From survival mode to chosen road, from empty heart to steady soul, from losing control to heaven taking control.
Block blessing, right where the stress been, right where the test been. Grace step in. Block blessing, turn the lesson into progression. No second guessing. Block blessing in my section, divine protection, new direction. Block blessing in my section, divine protection, new direction.
I remember nights no heat, cold floors barely sleep. Sirens playing on repeat, life moving incomplete. Seen dreams die young before they ever begun. Fear heavy on the tongue, true release song. We were products of environment, pain became retirement. Survival our requirement, faith felt like confinement. Pressure builds diamond, storms build tide. Darkness can't silence a soul that's enlightened. Now I stand where I fell, where I once knew hell. Got a different story to tell, and it ring like a bell. Not a bass, hit militant, face strong, diligent, spirit, resilient, grace, brilliant. Still hood, still grounded, still real, still surrounded by the same streets that doubted. Now blessings compounded. I don't flex with a chain, flex breaking chains. I don't glorify pain, I glorify change. still got scars, but now it got stars. Young boy seeing cars, but dream beyond bars. This ain't love, this alignment. Pain turn assignment. God gave refinement. Through pressure confinement. Through pressure confinement.
From the ashes of the avenue, something powerful grew. Same block, brand new perspective, breakthrough. Block lesson in recession, in depression, still progression. Block lesson, no oppression, new confession, faith expression. Block lesson, every section, divine connection, resurrection. Block lesson, every truth, divine connection.
They thought the block was cursed, but it was just waiting for revival. They thought the block was
Waiting for a rival.
caught in the crossfire, but covered by covenant. Bullets flying, not just metal. Words cut deep, instrumental. Hate aimed at my mental. Pressure rising exponential. Voices shouting from both sides. Truth buried under lies. Pride dressed in disguise. Trying to paralyze and beat to heavy lies. Enemies I never met. Judging me off silhouette. Internet threats. Souls drowning in regret. Crossfire from the culture war. Stand for something. Lose support. Silence costs you even more. Truth knocking at the door. I feel tension in my chest like a war without red stress. Compromise is high. Yeah. Do you fold or testify?
Crossfire covenant, heaven covering, no stumbling, no succumbing. Crossfire covenant, spirit militant, not hesitant, heaven sent.
Crossfire covenant. Cement. They attack your reputation, call conviction intimidation, mock your separation, laugh at consecration, creation, culture, cancel culture, measure, try to lecture, try to fracture every poster battlefield, every comment trying to kill, stand firm and kneel, tell me what is real. I see believers compromise, just to socialize, water down the fire inside, so the crowd stays satisfied, but I can't dilute the flame, can't minimize his name, even if it cost me fame, I won't play that game. Nada. The bass hit apocalyptic, truth explicit, faith ballistic, flow prophetic, pressure for the steel. Now my stance is real, not by power, not by skill, but by something deeper still. Arrows bounce off the shield, fear exposed, revealed, every wound healed, victory sealed. This covenant ain't paper thin, it was signed deep within before the fight could begin. I already went crossfire on every side, but I refuse to hide. I don't move by pride, I move for the fight. When both sides try to claim you, compromise, try to tame you. Remember who named you.
Crossfire covenant, unbreakable covenant, storming heaven, still heaven sent. Crossfire covenant, not accidental, not incidental, providential. Crossfire covenant.
But my spirit permanent.
trapped in the crossfire, but I was protected in the covenant.
Cold air, names carved in stone. Some dreams get buried, but not all of them stay dead.
Black sky over broken ground, silence louder than a sound. Lost hopes all around, 6 feet down, no crown. I buried versions of myself, old addiction, pride and wealth. Try to fix it by myself, left my spirit on the shelf. Tombstones of what I used to be, anger staring back at me, regret digging deep in me. Chains I thought would never leave, friends gone, trust gone. Nights feeling too long, trying to stay strong, but everything felt wrong. I stood in that internal grave, where fear made me its slave. Hard to say, soul too numb to crave. When everything looks dead, when hope feels misled, when tears already shed, can life still spread? Graveyard grave, right in that place where I lost my faith. Mercy embrace, graveyard grace, death erase, new heartbeat in empty space. Graveyard grace, darkness face, light invade, time invade. I walk past my failure daily, they haunted me faithfully. Shame tried to label me, pain tried to chain me. Every mistake engraved, every weak moment replayed, every debt unpaid, every promise I betrayed. Spirit felt lifeless, future felt lifeless, but I was priceless, even when I felt worthless. I thought the story ended, thought the damage permanent, thought I was cemented in the grave, self-invented. But something shifted underground, like a shaking in the ground. Without a trumpet sound, grace came around. Yeah. Not a bass hit like revival, heartbeat survival. It's an accidental, sipping Johnson for the rival. Stone roll from the entrance, fear lost its presence, dead lost the sentence, grace took attendance. What I thought was burial became something aerial, not material, but imperial. I rose from the ashes of doubt, from silence and drought, from fear and from drought. Now I scream it out loud. Every grave I dig, God flipped it big. What buried me once now shows how I live. Scars still visible, past unforgettable, but future unstoppable, power undeniable.
If you're standing in the grave, thinking you can't be saved, hear this through the waves. Nothing is too far gone. Graveyard graves,
In that space where I broke, He embraced. Graveyard graves, change display, dead dream replaced. Graveyard graves, I was erased and rewritten by grace. It wasn't the end, it was a turning point. Some graves are gardens.
Graves are pardon.